All right, so I had a question. Why why is your dick the darkest part of your body when it gets the least amount of sun?
I thought your asshole was the darkest part of your body.
Well, I mean, if it is, the question's still the same. They both get the least amount of sun. Why are they so dark compared to the rest?
That's a good question, bro.
Do you sit there in the bathroom, just spread your cheeks apart, and like wonder why it's so dark or something? Is that what you're trying to say, Adrian?
He brought up the cheeks. I brought up the dick.
True, Thomas. So what do you have to say there?
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's
Thomas is just full 90 degrees, bent over in his bathroom mirror,
He's all, huh?
just spreading his cheeks apart. He's like, "Huh,
It keeps getting
it's
more hairy.
it's a little bit darker than before. What's going on here?"
the dark side of the moon, bro.
But the whole wiener part. I really don't know why it's the darkest part of your body. I don't know if there's like a
Well,
sign.
we'll look that up here. But this is the loop. This is episode 11. Thanks for tuning in. If you are tuning in, but yeah, why is your dick the darkest part of body? We're about to learn some education. The genital area, including the penis, is often darker than other parts of the body due to a combination of factors, primarily hormonal fluctuations and melanin production. Huh.
I don't know if it's just me, but I can't see what you're seeing.
Oh, I looked it up on the wrong screen. My bad.
Oh.
There it is.
There it is.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's primarily due to hormonal fluctuations and melanin production. So your dick produces the most melanin, I guess. I did not know that. Interesting.
And semenin.
It also does produce seminal fluid down there. Not your dick specifically, but it all works somehow, some way. I like how this guy just like left immediately at the start.
Yeah, I don't know. He's probably tired of all the wiener conversations, bro.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I wouldn't have known the answer to this question anyways. I didn't pay attention in health class. I was just waiting for the free condoms.
I don't know if they gave you guys condoms.
Yeah, they like had a bowl and the garbage ones too.
They didn't have.
And then half of them would be used as like balloons and shit.
I didn't get
like
that.
people would just play with them.
Yeah, I never got that.
The man. There he is. Dom, dom, dom.
That has some difficulties, brothers. My apologies. But I heard the word condoms and balloon animals. What's going on here? I would like to know what's going on.
Thomas was just saying how his health class gave out condoms and half of them were being used as like balloon animals.
Yeah, because they suck.
Weren't they like the worst?
They're horrendous, and they're the ones that like glow in the dark, or that has like special flavors or something, and you will never use them ever. I don't know if you guys
you could like reuse them and give them back to the health teacher.
I don't. Your guys' health class gave you flavored condoms.
I'm not sure it was flavored.
I was gonna say
maybe
because I got those in high school, but
they definitely had different colors for sure.
It's probably when I went to get a physical or something. They just gave me some other doctor. I might be getting them confused. That's probably what it is.
In my health class, they for sure had a bowl of condoms.
Well, you did go to that high school, so.
See, we didn't have that.
As a high school student, getting flavored condoms is crazy. Are you sure?
Yeah.
In high school?
Yeah.
No, yeah, a lot. I know a lot of schools do that, but my school didn't. They didn't give out condoms
Well,
in health.
my health class did it.
They just got a bowl of condoms in the
I mean,
front
it's
desk.
It makes
I'm not
sense.
I'm not talking like a big ass like bowl that you see sitting outside somebody's house when
On
it's Halloween
Halloween.
time, but no, but it was like, it was like a little jar thing type shit, like maybe enough for everybody in the class to get one.
Even the
And
girlies.
then sure. And then there was always that one dumbass that would, try to get more and make it seem like he was actually getting some.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna need like 30 of these because I'm totally fucking.
The
I was all
dudes
like,
who would be like, "Yeah,
I
I
was
need
all
a
like, teacher, you
Magnum
don't got
size."
enough in there.
What if they don't have your size? What do you do? Do you ask for like bigger ones? Not that I ever did, but
So we had one kid, right? And he was cocky for sure. And he asked that question, like, "Oh, how do I know those are gonna fit me?" And the teacher fucking pulled one out and like stretched it out like this long, bro. She
Yeah,
was like,
yeah,
"I promise you, it'll fit."
yeah.
Like,
I had
and he like,
I had the
it
teacher
was kind of
stretch it out
embarrassing.
over her arm and do that
Yeah,
too because someone did that. Someone asked that. They're like, "Oh, that won't fit me." Ha ha ha. And she was like,
I was just
"No,
sitting there like a dumbass.
yeah."
so do you guys think Magnum is a fluke then?
Well, see, it'll fit, right? Like when you stretch out a condom, it'll fit, but it'll for sure it'll like cut some circulation, my
Yeah,
boy.
because
It'll
like
be
I
tight.
like
It'll be tight.
I've put some on to where like they're like ridiculously tight, and I'm like, okay, like this is either gonna break immediately or like
Damn, all right, big guy, chill out.
no, well, like
Yeah,
no,
my bad, bro. Respect.
I
but
didn't know you had a concealed carry like that.
no, but
A weapon of mass
I feel
destruction.
like most condoms, like just normal condoms, like do the job. You got to be like some fucking. I feel like realistically, you got to be like pulling some insane shit to where
Yeah,
it's
I feel like
like.
realistically, you gotta have like 9 inches or above, bro, to be worried about regular condoms not fitting you.
I feel like even if you're 9, dude, like most normal condoms will fit. Like you know what I mean? I watched
Okay,
a
so
condom go in the
Adrian
arm,
has
bro.
confirmed. Adrian has confirmed he's 9 inches long.
I'm
My
not.
bad,
I
bro.
am not.
Any single ladies, hit him up.
I'm not.
If anybody's trying to get their lady horse pregnant, call Adrian.
I don't want to
He's
father
got a
any
horse
children.
cock.
Okay, yeah, I don't think you should have a child right now.
Yeah.
Too
I mean,
busy.
I definitely want to have kids at some point, but not right now.
Agreed.
I want a little
Oh,
mini me
wow.
that I could teach sports and shit.
Got to get some success out of him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who knows? Maybe he's just a dumb piece of shit. Oh yeah, we came to the conclusion it's essentially your dick is producing melanin a lot more than other places in your body.
Along
There's no
with
purpose
semenin.
for it.
Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
Along with semenin.
Yeah.
I like that.
So what
Crazy.
are your topics to start? Let's just go.
I want you to go back to that screen you were just on because I
Well-
want to talk about that.
Well, all right. Well, we can talk about.
I've been waiting all week.
I wanted to read some of Ye's tweets because I thought it'd be funny.
Another
Oh, there's
sesh.
more?
There's more.
He
went
just
off
got
last
he just
time.
got banned again today, so hopefully
Is this on X?
yeah, hopefully it doesn't refresh.
I really got to start using this app, my boy. I feel like all the good shit's on this app.
Does his whole account get banned, or does he just like gets banned from like tweeting?
See, I don't know. Normally it's deleted all of his tweets and shit like that. So I feel like I've kind of struck gold with having his tweets up here because when I tried to search for him, it won't let me like actually search for him. But let's start it off with this one. I'm jealous of white people. I wish I could say the word nigga with the hard R, he says, and it be offensive. I thought that was pretty funny.
It did get 47 likes. That was a banger. That was a banger of a tweet. 1.8 million. Damn.
Yeah.
He's getting some hits off this one.
You think your bad bitch gay best friend fucked her at least once? I mean, he's asking thought-provoking questions.
Bro, these are the type of questions that we should be getting on the pod every week.
Honestly.
Broke niggas with
But it-
bad bitches is like grandmothers with cancer, barely holding on for dear life. That's
Insane.
that's
Insane.
that's funny
Insane.
as fuck.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
Some
Why are you
niggas
talking
be
about me
fake
like-
gay to get pussy.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I definitely can see that. What else we got here?
People need love.
Yeah.
He tweets like so sporadically. It's so funny.
Did you guys see that one video of him getting into his like SUV or whatever, and his butt crack is just out?
Yeah, I
He's
did.
wearing-
Yeah.
Yeah, and somebody said, "I know he stinks."
Yeah, bro. You just know that man smells like relish.
Fashion tip for all bad bitches: don't wear clothes.
Don't wear
I
clothes.
kind of agree.
How could somebody with the worst life tell me how to improve mine? Being
Yeah.
rich is fun.
Keeps clowning on broke niggas. Not gonna lie, Bad Baddie raps is hard. Me and my wife be watching her videos.
Didn't he get divorced?
I thought they did. Maybe he got a new wife.
He didn't waste no time. This man really
Plastic
went
is
down.
bad
on
for
it.
the environment, but plastic surgery is welcome in my environment. This nigga's spitting, bro.
If you're a surgeon out there, please take that tweet right now. Put it in your business.
Instead of live, laugh, love, put that up on the wall.
She said my cock was Jurassic. What is going on here, bro? He like legit goes on these random splurs.
Yeah.
Do you
Just
think he's,
know
like,
if
high
a
as
bitch
fuck?
tell you her body count to double that.
Damn.
That's crazy.
What if he's right?
Your bitch
When was the
loves
last
my
time this
twin.
man dropped?
Not that long ago.
Adrian is my bitch.
Huh?
Real friends supposed to help you cheat. Wow. All right.
Bro, he just be. I feel like his tweets are like all the voices talking in his head,
Sometimes
and
I
he
want to
just
walk
he's
around
between it.
in public with my dick out, working on figuring this out.
Wow.
He watched our pod.
He did.
He watched the episode.
So he's high as fuck, just sitting there on his laptop, typing these tweets out.
He's on something, bro.
It's the only way I can get him out that quick, in my opinion. I don't know.
No.
What?
Okay.
Oh, you thought you lost it?
Yeah, I thought I did.
I like how you saved it though. The tab. Make sure it doesn't get
Yeah.
refreshed. That's called dedication.
I
right
can't
there.
respect a nigga who couldn't get a bitch like mine. Alright? I'm a big time hater. I agree with that.
Love that. Retweet that.
Why? What's your most used emoji? What? Like, he's so sporadic, bro. It's so funny.
You think he's on
probably
nitrous?
mine's the gorilla meme
The gorilla meme is funny.
or the gorilla emoji.
His personality. I think that's my favorite one of you, Thomas.
What?
The gorilla
The
personality.
gorilla.
I think it's number one.
That's my alter ego right there.
Ray J, my twin.
That's kind of a what?
I did see a tweet where he was all like, "Oh, me and Ray J gotta like Eiffel Tower Kim or some shit."
Oh my god.
Some
Oh my
women
God.
actually fantasize about getting raped. He's not wrong. Have you guys heard of CNC, or also known as consensual non-consensual?
No.
That is that exact fantasization.
Is that something you've seen on Reddit or something?
Yeah.
That's insane. Really? Like women out there want that?
Well, like let's say like a woman has a boyfriend or whatever, like they'll do like a he breaks into the home, like role play, and like they do like a role play of like him breaking in and like raping her and shit like that, but it's all consensual, obviously.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Freaky ass motherfuckers.
Yeah. Why blacked, as in the porn site,
Yep.
always cut before the cum shot? Okay, you win. I signed up. Them bitches be taking a milk carton.
Oh, this is crazy.
Oh my god, dude.
Blacks, huh? Why don't you jump on that, Adrian? Honestly, with your 9-inch pistol that you got.
I don't got enough for blacked, bro.
What's
You think
black?
that
It's
he said
that.
it was a porn channel.
Yeah. It's black dudes for the most part.
It's where we don't belong.
Oh, okay, cool.
Well, maybe Adrian. I
Half
guess
black.
I guess we won't know until we see it. Oh no.
Why I never asked Tyler to rap on my albums? Because he can't rap.
That's fucked up.
Oh,
That's
low blow. Oh,
Elon,
no.
can I get one of these cars with the swastika on it?
For
Get him
real.
the fuck off. Get him out of here.
I like to watch real life porn. I like to watch porn in real life. He's a
Isn't
porn
that what
addict.
Diddy was doing? Yeah, isn't what Diddy was doing that shit?
Diddy was, having weird fucking parties and shit and drugging bitches and raping people.
Have we heard about that lately? I haven't seen any news
No,
that he's still locked up, right?
I think so.
Yeah, they haven't let him go.
There's one I'm trying to find that I saw that was super funny. Why I
Well,
always spell genius wrong. That's fucking hilarious.
you didn't like it. Oh, yeah. Don't let you like him, huh?
I think I like them.
Oh, there you go. Can somebody tell me how many tweets that was me?
Put my dick in front of a broke bitch on a treadmill and see how fast she run.
It's gonna be me because I'm broke.
Paying for pussy is not illegal if you tape it. He's not wrong. He's really not.
He's not wrong.
Told Ray J we need to hit Kim from both sides for that Superstar Part 2.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm trying to find that one and then we'll sometimes whoa, I didn't see this. Sometimes I think, wow, I have a rape allegation. Life is funny like that. What? This is insane, bro.
This guy's crazy, bro.
He's high as fuck. Guaranteed.
He's plugging his merch. Blah blah. Niggas
Who
talk
made
to
that?
me
So
like I'm regular.
Oh, the Hitler pictures.
Hitler
Insane.
with he put the goat emoji. So, then he started tweeting about his discography. Where's the Oh, here it is. My dick too long for trans pussy.
Oh, God.
You start dating a trans woman and wondering why y'all got so many things in common.
That's funny.
So, what is he trying to say, huh?
I don't know.
What's he trying to say, bro?
Autistic
Yeah,
niggas
what-
stay red pill. Yeah, so that was Ye's Twitter. Nick is off his shit.
Yeah, man, he's
So-
on one, bro.
Off it for real.
Some of it's funny, some of it's just what? But what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do about it? Little inside joke. How do you guys feel about everything that's going on with the U.S. and China right now? Do you guys think Trump had it all planned out to stop the tariffs?
No, he
It
didn't.
went
I
horribly wrong,
I
and then sorry,
No,
yeah,
you-
it went horribly wrong, and he paused it for what 90 days,
Yes.
and then the stock market dramatically goes up. Everybody's putting their money back in, and then they're saying it was his plan all along,
Yeah, I think he's
And-
just kind of shooting from the hip.
Yep.
Trump's not a calculated guy. He never has been. So anyone who's all like, oh yeah, this is Trump's whole grand master plan. It's like, I don't think so. I think he had some sort of idea what he wanted, and like when he saw shit just like completely went wayside, he's like, oh, I'll pause it for now, but not China, because he like that's what he actually wants. His end goal is taking production away from China. Like if you follow like the tea leaves and shit, like that's clearly kind of what he wants. But like I don't think it was some grandiose plan where he's like, you know what I mean?
Like he knew it was gonna suck, and then he's gonna stop it, and then everything just jumps right back up. Like a lot of people, like probably made a lot of money, so it might have worked for a couple folks, but only the ones that have a lot of money.
I don't think people made money. I think they got back to where their money was a few weeks ago or some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because they lost a bunch and then they just got back to essentially. I don't think they. I'd have to look, but I don't think. I mean, maybe some things made. I think Tesla made a huge gain. That's been down for months, but other than that,
I think he knew. Well, yeah, Tesla obviously was going to get their stocks back up like nothing. They knew what they were doing. It's an inside job. They're getting rich.
well, I mean, like, I should have known, but like, when the big crypto boom was happening again, when Trump launched his own coin, like that should have been like a key indicator for everyone. Like, oh hey, like this is gonna get to a point, and then it's gonna get pulled, and like the rest of this shit's gonna go down with it, and that's essentially what's kind of happened.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I mean, it'll go back up, but like like you lose people's trust when the fucking the president of the United States does a rug pull on on a crypto coin, essentially.
I don't know if you can read that. You see
Yeah.
Spider-Man with a gun in his mouth. It says, "Tariffs going up before I could get a gaming PC." No, back to the topic. Along with China and the U.S., I think we're close to a war or something, bro. This is the start.
I mean, what's going on currently is a trade war,
Yeah,
and it's a little weird because it's weird to be like, oh, we're in a video game timeline, but like we're literally playing out the Black Ops 2 timeline right now.
I was about to bring that up.
China literally paused exports on the 7 like super rare earth minerals. Like we can't get them from China anymore. Like that was a big part of Black Ops 2. Like it's just like, bro, what the fuck is going on?
That's legit the topic of Black Ops 2.
Yeah.
And here we are, 2025, Black Ops 2 era. Fighting the Chinese.
We got drone warfare.
Drone warfare. Yep.
We're gonna have some like Spanish Inquisitioner named Menendez or some shit. Just start rising up, working with the Chinese.
But then that dude pop up. They're comparing him. Like a year or two ago, he popped up on the news.
I know who you're talking about. What's his name?
I don't know, but just if you type it in, dude, that looks like Menendez. I don't know. Black Ops 2. Like he was also like a voice for his country or some shit. I'm not sure where he was from, but he was like an important man. He was like pissed off at the U.S. or some bullshit, bro, from what I remember. But this is literally Black Ops 2 building up. It's kind of sketch. So I got 5 days to pay my taxes and file them. Do I just say fuck it and go to war and just not pay him, or what do I do at this point? Do I make my truck payment next month?
The IRS will still find you.
Dude, yeah, I'll be dead, bro, under a building with a rocket on my head, and then just be like, you pay now. You pay now.
Yeah, the IRS is the one government institution that does not fuck around. They started arming IRS agents, I think, like a few years ago, but yeah.
Dude, the motherfucking IRS and ICE are about to pull up at the same time on me, bro. Double whammy.
Double whammy. It's kind of insane how we let these motherfuckers just take all of our money and do nothing with it, and we can't do shit about it.
Yeah,
Literally.
I would like smaller government interference and shit. Yeah,
I,
speaking of which, I took like I was interested because like I view myself as libertarian. I like s- less government, more money in my pocket, and being more isolationist. You know what I mean?
mm.
So I was just bored, and I took this like political spectrum quiz just to see like what what this website I guess thinks my views are. And I mean, I was pretty right, but there were like some things. It's like, oh, you would have voted for Hillary in 2016. I'm like, no, the fuck, I wouldn't. I didn't actually.
Believe it or not, I voted for Hillary. Why? I was uneducated. I don't know what I was doing. It was my first time voting. We'll get to that at a different point, though. Continue on.
No, but I just thought it was. I don't know. It was kind of. I don't know why. Like I was just like intrigued to do that, but I did. I get bored and I just be doing shit.
I'm just a boy
Not
doing
really.
some shit, you know. Well, I don't know. I don't know where we're going from here. I don't know what's gonna happen. I hope there's no wars. I hope. I don't know, man. We're barely hitting our prime years. We're not even 30 yet.
Yeah, we're all finna get drafted.
I just want to pay off my truck.
They don't want us, bro. We can barely run down the street.
I mean, we wouldn't be the first selection, but if some shit actually pops off, you bet your ass they're getting us, dude.
Yeah, they better be like, they're gonna give us a big old sign, be like, come on, I guess.
Yeah. What's
Pick
the
up this
age?
gun.
What's the age to be drafted in? Like,
25,
25,
but
yeah.
it extends to
25.
35 if there's like if they
oh
if
my
if they
god,
deem it necessary. It extends to whatever, I guess, if they deem it necessary, I think.
I'm I'm so cooked.
Yeah, we're cooked.
Well, us three here are cooked. Well, Thomas, you want to stay, bro? You're gonna send you.
Honestly, bro, I don't know.
He's like, honestly, I played enough Search and Destroy in my life. I'm ready. Send me
I
one.
lose, bitch. If it was like
So
search and destroy, I'm going back.
I mean, it's
I'm
only
just
one
going.
it's only one life, bro.
only one
And I
life. Hey,
always lose. And I
realistic as
always
fuck.
lose.
Nah, you clutch up sometimes.
Bro, the enemy's about to be so confused when they see me sliding all over the ground and
I'll
spinning
be
in the air for
moving.
no reason.
He's trying to ninja defuse. They're just like looking at him on a on a camera like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
What is this guy doing, bro? Send him in. Send him in right now. Like, what?
They're about to be so mad when they see me throw my knife up in the air as soon as the match starts.
Just throw an impact
Trying
grenade
to get a
across the map.
cross map.
Hopefully it hits somebody. Yep. Oh,
You're all
fuck.
trying to quick scope, not hitting a single thing.
Not a fucking thing, bro. I'm all like,
Have you seen those
I
memes
thought it was
where
like
it's like
phase, bro.
phase?
I'm like,
Have
y'all
you,
don't got aimbot?
have you guys seen those memes where it says when you're at war with your homie and he takes out a village of civilians and
Oh
he's like
yeah,
bot lobby?
yeah, bot lobby, yeah.
Bot lobby.
That shit's mad funny, but like low key,
Bro,
like I like that's how it. I feel like that's how it be. Like that's how them niggas
bro.
talk, bro.
The motherfuckers on the other side of the mic are gonna be so mad when I get 7 kills in a row and I'm like, where's my UAV at? Where's my care package?
Have you guys seen Full Metal Jacket?
No.
I
It's
don't think I have.
it's a war. It's about Vietnam.
I
But
might have seen it.
dude, one of the greatest scenes, or the collection of scenes, is in that movie for sure. I'll have to send it to you. But there is a scene where like they're finally going to Vietnam, or like the character we're following is finally going, and like he's in the helicopter, like they're like overlooking like one of their points. They got someone on like the big ass machine gunner, and then without any orders or anything, like this nigga just starts mowing down these women and children, like villagers.
Oh my god.
And it's just like
He just hops.
shit like that like actually like happened and like does happen. You know what I mean? Like, and
He
like
just hops on the mics like, clear.
Well, like I forget like what he says, but like he's just like so nonchalant about it. You know what I mean? Like
You ever think about like this is why these motherfuckers have PTSD nowadays if they leave war and shit. Like
yes,
especially the US
yeah.
military, they just mow down all these people. They're like clear. No emotion, no nothing.
Yeah,
Just
that's
yeah,
that's
just mow.
exactly why they have PTSD, bro.
Yeah, they're like I just got a nuke, you know.
I just got a
Just got-
nuke.
just mow down 27 people. No biggie. I'm gonna go to sleep later.
Yeah.
No feelings, no nothing. Like, what are they doing? Like, how do you do that? How would you guys feel?
Well, they drug them up, on a bunch of shit. Like if it's a long operation, they give them like something like akin to like meth, essentially, so they can stay up.
The U.S. military.
Yeah, yeah.
There's no way.
What? Is this really a thing, bro?
Which
Yeah.
movie did you watch?
No, they do this all the time, dude. Like
Where's your information coming from, dog?
dude, if there's like a squad or whatever, and they have to
Who's
perform
your source?
It's like
History.
3, Captain Price.
history, bro, the Germans, the Germans, and the U.S. used to feed their troops like actual meth, in
Well,
World War II.
That's
No,
1942.
we're talking about today, dog. We're talking about today.
No, yeah, I didn't say meth. I said akin to meth. It's an upper. Like it's for them to stay up and shit like that. For them to be focused, like at all
I
times,
don't
like during
know.
their. Yes, they absolutely do.
Well, here, I know some vets. I'm gonna ask them.
All right,
We do know some vets. We're gonna ask him.
Gonna ask them, bro.
ask him about the drugs that they give like people going on like missions and shit like that, where they gotta be away
I
for a
will.
while. Yeah.
I will never fight a Marine, bro. I feel like those guys are just trained to bite your throat out or
Well,
something.
no, because you get in a fight with them and they're gonna think they're fucking back in Okinawa and they're fucking choking out a Jap in a bush, and you know, next thing you know, your eyes are popping out of your head because this nigga's using all the force in his body because he thinks he's gonna
Okinawa,
die.
huh? Okinawa.
Yes. I mean,
I'm sure that's from Total Drama Island.
we have a coworker who's 5'2" on a good day, about 300 pounds. 300 pounds,
Who the
And
fuck are
he
you
was-
talking about?
and he was a Marine.
I know what you're talking about.
And yeah, and
Coworker that's
he's
5'2" on a kid.
and he's super nice.
Oh, I know what
Great
you're talking
guy. Great guy. And sometimes when I sit there, I'm like, I would never fight this dude. He's all calm, you know, chill as fuck. But I feel like he has like that killer instinct or something, bro.
about. Oh, bitch, he was in the
Like-
war.
I know, bro, but like, you just see this dude who's 5'2" on a good day. He's overweight. Can't move much, but he'll find a way to kill you, bro.
Yeah.
With-
No,
without
I
using
would
anything.
not. I would not fuck, especially like those like grunt infantry niggas. I would not fuck with them, dude.
No. Do you think? Let's okay. Hold on. For you two, if you guys were trained, let's say boxing or MMA, 3 years, just 3 years. You're not even a pro. You're like an amateur / semi-pro. Okay. If they put a dude from, let's just say a Navy SEAL, throw his ass in a ring against you, an octagon style, would you be able to whoop his ass? Or
Fuck no.
okay, that's a no. Thomas,
I think
what
I
about
could.
you?
Yeah, I think I could.
A trained Navy SEAL, they've done this shit their whole life. They've been learning like boxing and MMA and fighting that entire time that they're training. I've only learned for 3 years. No fucking way.
Nah. All right, let's put it down this way. Khabib
Could
Khabib against a Navy SEAL,
Yeah, he's
Trained.
not losing, bro. Khabib is not losing.
and
if the Navy SEAL just so happened to be like a Division 1 like champion wrestler, I think the Navy SEAL would win.
that's
No,
crazy.
Just
That's
not
crazy.
winning, He's not winning.
yeah, I think so.
Nah.
Personally, I think Khabib's whooping some ass.
I think if the guy's not a I'm talking like a NCAA fucking world champion wrestler.
Bro,
The last time we
beat most wrestlers, anyways. Like now,
the last time we seen a
Okay,
NCAA,
you're not understanding my. I don't think he's going to beat him in wrestling. I think he's going to be able to defend Khabib's wrestling enough to be able to outstrike Khabib, because Khabib's not a great striker.
No way, dog.
If you can neglect Khabib's wrestling, and you can box. I know it's really hard to do. That's why I said you need a championship level wrestler.
Nah.
You had a championship level wrestler in Justin Gaethje. NCAA Division 1 state champ, and he got his ass handed to you. He got choked down round 1.
Oh, what do you got to say now, dummy?
I mean,
honestly,
Gaethje's not that guy.
If you put him,
great.
He's gonna find us somewhere in Red Rocks and just kick our ass.
Bro, next time I run into a Marine, they're about to choke me out.
I hope Gaethje beats my ass. I'm gonna sue him. You kidding me?
Let's just say the Navy SEAL. He's about 210, solid as fuck, 6'3", 6'4" on a good day. Depends what shoes he's wearing. Against Khabib, I still feel like Khabib will whoop his ass.
Yeah, Khabib's winning, dog.
I don't know. Maybe not. Good. I mean.
So Thomas thinks he can beat a Navy SEAL with 3 years of training. Why? Why, Thomas? Tell me why. I'm really curious. That was really confident of you.
What did I train in? Boxing or like MMA?
MMA.
Yeah, I think I could beat him.
Wrestling, kickboxing, anything goes in that octagon.
Yeah, I think I could beat him.
Why?
Because I'm doing that shit every day. The Navy, the soldiers doing that shit on occasion. They're training on occasion.
They're training every day.
No, sir, they're not training every day. They're out doing shit every day.
They're not.
So
they're not killing people every single.
They're not. They're not in the fucking gym though. They're not in the fucking gym though. Like me.
How do you think
they're not in the gym?
How do you think
they're not in the gym like me though, bro?
They are,
I'm in there every day, 6 days a week.
They are too.
Okay. I got
2 weeks a year.
How do you think they're Navy SEAls, dude? Like
they're not in the gym like that.
Let me tell you.
You got to be in the most shape ever to be a Navy SEAL. Yes, you fucking do,
bro. They're not in the gym. Okay, yes, they do have to be in tip top shape, but they're not in the gym like that. They're training on other shit. It's not just they're not fucking bro. Soldiers nowadays.
How do you think they get so good at CQC?
I don't even know what that is.
Close quarter combat. That's a heavy training regimen.
Yeah, they're good.
Okay.
But they're not in the gym every day like me, bro. I'm in that bitch every day. 3 years.
I want to add a comment to your guys' argument right now because it's getting good. You got a Navy SEAL who's trained to kill. Doesn't matter if he has a weapon, no knives, okay? He's beating this dude's ass to kill, okay? And you got a MMA guy from Russia who has nothing to eat. He has all the hunger in the world to whoop some ass. And he's about to beat this Navy SEAL's ass for $15 million if he wins.
All right. In that scenario, the Navy SEAL's winning.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think
you just said the Russian is malnourished. You just said the Russian is malnourished.
It's not what?
It's malnourished.
Not
immersed? You said he has nothing. You said he has nothing to eat.
Yeah, so his hunger is like making his blood boil.
Malnourished.
Yeah, so he's weak. The boy's weak. He can't eat.
Okay. He's eating. Yes, I mean like he came from like a poor family. He wants to get them
Navy
out.
SEAL still winning.
Yeah, the Navy SEAL still winning, bro.
I don't think so. If you look at these dudes from Russia, bro, what do they have? Nothing. They're coming out.
Not every random Russian dude is Khabib, though.
Okay, let's put Oliveira in there. This dude came from nothing, broke as fuck.
Bro,
I think he checks people out.
To be honest with you,
I think that the Navy SEAL would win.
I don't know, bro. I think if I'm training 3 years nonstop, I think I could beat a Navy SEAL.
So, Thomas, you're telling me with 3 years of training, you can beat a Navy SEAL?
3 years is not enough, bro. Like Navy SEALs are training like decades.
No, hold on though. I want to ask Thomas because you guys think that. Well, Thomas thinks that with 3 years he can be a Navy SEAL, but you don't think a dude from Russia who's been training his whole life to get his family out of, poverty and stuff won't be a Navy SEAL?
Nah.
So you think you beat him?
Just me, because I'm him.
Training.
I
The
think we're gonna
nigga's
make
swinging
that-
around on fucking monkey bars at the playground. That nigga's not. He doesn't have a LA Fitness over there.
Bro, look, bro. The Navy SEALs. I'm not saying that they're not tough.
This has to be clickbait. This has to be clickbait.
All I'm saying is
Navy SEAL is
They're
arguably
not-
the toughest thing you can fucking do.
okay, I agree, but they're
I don't.
not in the gym every day.
They literally are.
And if you're not
Nah.
like that though. Not
unless
like that
they're
though.
on an operation, yes, they are.
Nah.
Not like that though. And if I'm a fighter, Cisco said in his scenario that I'm either semi-pro at best. And if I'm semi-pro and I'm training every day for 3 years and I'm already semi-pro for those 3 years, I'm pretty much pro by the end of the 3 years.
Okay,
I'm
take
kicking that nigga's ass, bro.
take one of the random fucking UFC niggas on the prelim and have them box a fucking Navy SEAL. I think they'd fucking lose.
I think they win.
No,
I think they win.
Honestly, if the boxing gym I go to, there's a tough ass Venezuelan guy. I think if I put him in the ring against a Navy SEAL, he's fucking winning.
he might.
That is a fucking tank.
He might, but
Sorry,
I'm saying
Adrian.
majority of the time, the Navy SEAL's probably gonna win. Like
I'm gonna say right
you
now,
guys,
bro,
I don't think so.
you're neglecting the amount of training that they do and the amount of the amount of time that it takes to become a Navy SEAL. It's not.
bro, were
just
you there? Were you there?
Yeah, were you there?
No, I wasn't.
Then
How
shut
many
up.
movies have you watched? This guy's fucking the Navy SEALs, bro.
Get that Navy SEAL wiener out of your mouth, bro. He's all like,
I think you need to apply. How about that? You know, you love
No,
him so much.
I can't swim. I fail
That's your first
immediately.
problem.
I fail immediately.
That's
oh,
problem
God.
number one. Wow. God, I can't believe you actually think the Navy SEAL will win.
Yeah,
majority
sorry,
of the
gang.
time.
Sorry, gang.
Yeah,
but if you're
I
already
do.
semi-pro and you're training nonstop for 3 years, well, you're basically a pro at the end of 3 years.
Training for 3 years is
you're-
not shit, dude.
But Cisco already said that you're semi-pro at best when you started the 3 years. And if I'm training 6 days a week, 52 weeks a year, I'm kicking that Navy SEAL's
that's
ass,
not
bro.
how training works, though. Like that's just not.
Sure it is.
No, it's not.
I asked
dude.
I called Conor McGregor and asked him, bro. What is
No,
training
dude,
regimen
they
like?
do they have these things called training camps where they
Mhm.
work out super tough for
Uh-huh.
8 weeks out
Yeah.
out of like for the fight camp.
Were you there?
Whatever.
This is clickbait, bro.
Whatever.
Bro, were you there? Were you there?
No,
'Cause
whatever.
you're throwing out numbers and facts and dates and
No,
names.
no, it's
bro.
not like
Were
I,
you
yeah,
there?
I know I don't know anything. It's all good.
That's
I think
what
the Navy.
Yeah.
I think the Navy SEAL loses.
No, yeah. The
Bro,
the
all
guy
right,
the
here,
guy
look.
who has 3 fight camps a year and trains maybe fucking 24 weeks out of the year, super tough. Yeah, sure.
You put any Navy SEAL up against Canelo, and the Navy SEAL is getting slept. Sorry,
Guaranteed.
guaranteed.
Oh god, Adrian really thinks some dude from the Navy SEAL.
Wow. Really?
We're changing the whole fucking thing.
No, bro. Canelo's in training camp too, right?
No,
He fights
no,
twice a
no,
year.
no,
He
no,
fights
you
twice
put-
a
no,
year.
no,
He's in
because-
training camp at least twice a year.
No, we're talking about fucking MMA. Now we're talking about a specific boxer, blah blah blah. And it's like,
Yeah,
dude,
that's
it-
what-
like how
So,
tall,
give me-
how
give
tall
me an
even
MMA
how
fighter.
tall even is Canelo?
John Jones. Put John Jones in there with
I
the
think
6'5"
Canelo's
Navy
like
SEAL.
5'8". I think Canelo's like 5'8". Let's see.
Most,
Look it up.
most-
You got the fucking thing. Put it on the big screen.
Okay, you put John Jones in there with the Navy SEAL who's the same height as him.
5'7".
most
Did you
Navy
get that,
SEAls
Adrian?
are not 5'7". I'll tell
No,
Were
you.
you
John
there?
Jones.
Sure, dude.
Okay, Navy SEAls are what, 6'4", 6'5"? You put him in with John Jones. John Jones is gonna win that 10
Bro,
times out of 10.
You're making it sound like every Navy SEAL is G.I. Joe, bro.
I'm not saying everyone. I'm just saying majority of the time, I think they would. If it's a case by case example, like if it's just John Jones, I think he's gonna win most of those bouts. If it's insert random UFC fighter that's trained for
Dominic
only
Reyes
three,
beats him.
that's only trained for 3 years, yeah, I think a Navy SEAL is probably gonna whoop their ass
know what,
majority
bro?
of the time.
I
when
don't
I
think so.
become rich like Mr. Beast, and I'm gonna call myself Mr. Beans. I'm gonna host a show where I take 10 Navy SEALs in their prime, and then I hire 10 random MMA fighters and make them fight. No weight class, no specific training timeline. Just get in the ring and prove Adrian wrong.
I think you'd be surprised with the results.
I'm still
I
gonna get
think
money.
I'd be.
Though. I'm still
I'd be
gonna get
happy
paid.
with the
My show's
results.
gonna be doing numbers.
I just need to think how like Adrian thinks about the situation. I don't know. Like
When I get off this pod, I'm gonna go on YouTube and look up.
I don't understand.
MMA
It takes
player
over a
versus
decade
Navy
plus
SEAL.
of hard training, nearly like 5 days a week, like throughout the whole year, right?
wrong.
But they're not just doing
Look at Volk.
combat training, bro.
I'm talking about a Navy SEAL.
That's
And
what I'm saying. They're not just doing combat
okay,
training. They're doing
but,
all kinds of other training.
No shit, but a lot of it is. A lot of it is. With a fucking MMA fighter who's only trained for 3 years, at the most, they would have 12 actual
what?
MMA fights. That would mean 12 training camps.
How many
How do you
MMA
know-
fights did the Navy SEAL have?
0. Boom.
Exactly.
Done. Loser.
They don't have a sanctioned fight, but they're you guys are okay. Whatever. No, that's whatever.
Oh my god, bro! You stop watching the war movies, dog.
No, I mean, I just think it's
This guy's watching. What the fuck's that guy's name?
dude. It's not
Tom
from
Hardy
it's not from movies.
As a
it's
Navy SEAL.
what they actually do, but it's whatever.
I'm pretty sure there's a YouTube video out there, MMA dude versus Navy SEAL, and I guarantee you the Navy SEAL gets his ass handed to. Guaranteed.
Sure, and I'm sure
Guaranteed,
there's the
bro.
opposite. But
Nah,
like I said, the situation we laid out specifically, a dude who's trained for 3 years, they're losing to the fucking SEAL majority of the
Personally,
time.
I don't think so. Personally, I don't
3
think
years
so.
is not long.
don't-
Is not a long time to train.
I
It's a
seen the
long
dude.
time
I
to
seen
train,
the dude.
bro.
I seen the dude train for 6 months and whoop ass. Whoop ass.
Okay, but if you
Literally
put if
whoop
you
ass.
put him like against, like the
This
top
dude
the
went
top
pro.
competition, what's his name?
I'm not gonna name him on here.
Dude, you know Canelo
I don't think he
was
exists
like,
then.
bro. You know
It does
Canelo was
exist.
only, bro. You know Canelo was only like 12 years old, beating up on like 18.
Wow, it's almost like he was training his whole life and not just for 3 years.
No, you think he started? All right.
Funny how that works.
I love the American in you, Adrian. I really do. I love it.
Yeah.
It's
But,
not
I
just
mean-
I'm like, dude, this could be the top British fucking soldiers, the top Chinese soldiers. They fucking train day in, day out. They work on CQC day in and day out. If you get some random fucking douchebag who's fucking training for 3 years and thinks he's tough
Now
shit,
he's a douchebag. Now he's a douchebag.
Now he's a douchebag. Fuck.
Great, bro.
I'm just saying.
I don't-
We're
Majority
not
of the time,
disrespecting the.
they're
We're not
getting their shit
disrespecting
rocked.
any Navy SEAls. You don't have to disrespect our MMA fighters like that, though.
I think the Navy SEAls lose 9 out of 10 times.
That's ridiculous.
At least 8. At least 8.
9 out of 10
Yeah,
times.
At least
No.
8. At least 8.
I would lose. I'll admit that. But MMA fighters who are trained for 3 years minimum, they're winning. Winning. Guaranteed.
No, not 3 years minimum, just 3 years. That's
Okay,
what
3
that's the
years.
situation that was laid out. It's
Yeah,
not
there's
it's
still-
not happening, dude.
It's
Yeah,
going
it
to
is.
happen.
No,
It's gonna
because
happen.
I was there.
no,
I was there.
because if we have someone like John Jones or Dominic Reyes or fucking Chuck Liddell or someone who's trained their whole
It's just
life, then the situation's different.
How long did what's his name? What's that Brazilian fucker's name, bro?
Alex
Is he
Brea.
Brazilian?
Alex.
How long did he train before he became pro?
He
From
was
like
he was-
from 0 to pro.
Actually, he was kind of old when he started, actually. He was a tire
How
technician.
long was he
How long?
kickboxing in fucking Brazil? A long
Nothing-
time.
No,
Nothing-
no.
Nothing
He started-
crazy to, like, compared to Israel.
He's
He started
He
later.
started.
He started later, but he trained
Way later.
more than 3 years.
How?
Let's put this in perspective. Dominic Reyes brought him up. He was a safety in football. Had no idea he was gonna start fighting. Okay, football didn't work for him, and he was like 26 probably when he started training.
He's an
He's-
athlete who trains. There's
Hold on,
different
hold on,
situations.
hold on.
bro.
No,
There
no,
are
hold on,
different
hold on.
fucking situations.
No, it's not.
Situations.
And
Yes, they
no,
are.
it's not.
Th-
Anybody
uh,
you pick up on the street right now, if you stick him in training for 3 years,
Anybody you pick off the street
this is
can't
what training-
fucking play safety in the NFL.
Okay, ready?
Hold on.
I'm about
No, like
continuing
that's
the situation.
that's ridiculous.
No, it's
I'm about to
not.
fuck up your whole shit, bro.
Okay, I'll ask my neighbor. Hey, you want to play safety for the Ravens? They'll probably sign you, bro. No,
The safety thing has nothing to do with it. It's the matter of fact, he's like, I'm gonna go train him.
he's a fucking athlete who's trained his whole life.
For what? Football, not throw a punch, idiot.
Okay, but you can learn. Oh my god, you guys are fucking. Never mind. It's
Let me
all right.
let me read this to you. Let me read this fact to you, bro. It took Alex approximately 3 years and 8 fights to become a pro fighter, and that man's whooping a Navy SEAL.
Easily.
Easy.
But Dominic Reyes, bro, he literally trained for 3 years and was pro. He was 10-0 in pro fights. 3 or 4 years from like what I know.
Agent's cooked.
Yeah,
Drafted-
Dominic Reyes was 8-0 when he was fighting for the championship belt against John Jones. 8-0. (2015).
2014. Wow, it's almost like when was his UFC debut? 2021. That's
Yeah, but how old was
that's
he?
7 years. Nothing about the age. I fucking said.
I didn't say anything about the age. I was saying how old he was. That's it.
So it's fucking irrelevant. Regardless,
Okay, so he started. He started. in
He fought for
2015,
7 fucking years before he went to the UFC
but he was whooping
Huh.
everybody's ass in kickboxing.
Yeah.
in Brazil.
So
He might
You
have
saying
been-
What's wrong with Brazilian people?
Nothing, dude. It's just, oh my god.
Navy SEAL loses 9 out of 10 times, guaranteed.
You guys are retarded, but whatever.
Guaranteed.
I was there.
Sure. All right, next subject.
What you got, bro? Bring it.
It's yours.
Jade?
I brought up
No.
all the topics so far.
Well, as we're on the topic about sports, Michael Malone can't be a Navy SEAL.
Nah.
All right. Malone from the Nuggets got fired. I think the Nuggets downhill starts now. Jokic's going to be a Laker in 2 years.
Nah.
Guaranteed.
Stupid idea.
Yeah, probably.
It's horrible. It's
Well,
a horrible idea.
What a stupid comment.
But the Nuggets are firing a lot of I don't know. I saw a post earlier that there's a lot of bad blood in that front office.
Were you there, bro?
I was.
Hmm.
I was there. They called me first before they fired the coach, and I was like, "Do it, send it."
Wow.
I was like, "Lakers in 5."
Interesting.
I just want to know what you guys are thinking of that. When I read that and I sent it to you guys, I was like, "This is insane." Like, the Nuggets are gonna go to shit. I don't know what you guys think about it.
I think the Nuggets are going to make a good playoff run.
A good playoff run, huh?
Yeah. I don't know if they're going to win, but I think they'll show up. I think it sucks that they fired the coach.
What? Why do you think they fired him, though? It wasn't because how he was coaching, definitely.
I think it was because... I don't know. Well, they fired the other guy, too. What's his name?
The GM?
Yeah, the GM. They fired him, too. So I think it was like...
I think it's bad blood. I think it's
yeah.
pettiness.
Well, I heard that those two coaches didn't like it, or the GM and Michael Malone didn't like each other, so
I don't know, man. Michael Malone's
I don't know.
cool. I liked
It
him.
was cool. Me too,
I
bro.
don't see why the reasoning to fire, a coach of his caliber. I think it's a
I think,
loss.
and I think firing him, bro, right before the playoffs is crazy.
3 games,
3 games.
3 games left, and they're like, "Nah, you made the playoffs. We're gonna send you out your way." Like, I think it was definitely some pettiness,
Yeah.
or something was going on in that room that's behind the scenes that we don't know about. But the truth will come out, and we'll find out.
When they make a
But
documentary about it.
but he's a good coach. It's not. There's definitely no reason for him to just to fire him 3 games
Yeah.
before the postseason.
And all the players liked him too, so.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure they're all pissed off in there. I don't even know who's taking over right now as a interim. Do you know who that
Me.
is, Adrian?
I don't. I think it's crazy that they fired him before the playoffs, and that's honestly pretty disrespectful. It's David Adelman. I've never heard of this guy.
Who is he? That's him right there?
This guy looks like a
Huh.
fucking dweeb, dude.
He looks like a fucking weasel.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
This is the guy.
Now
There's
what the
no.
fuck?
Yeah. We're losing first round. We're getting bounced.
He looks like a blow up doll, bro.
That's insane. But I mean, there's definitely something in the like in the front office that like we don't know about currently.
Yeah.
I
There's something going
just
on.
hope the next era of coach and
This
GM
era.
that we bring in. I hope they retain Jokic, and I hope that we can do better at not signing super old guys that are way past
Yeah.
their prime and being super top heavy and maybe having some depth. And getting
Jokic might be the
some
best
help.
player. Jokic is probably the best player in the world right now. So if they lose him, cooked.
It'd be kind of insane to
And
let
maybe
him go.
not fumbling the
Cooked.
Luka trade. But, it's whatever.
I just don't. I just can't like wrap my mind around like firing your coach who gave you a championship 2 years ago.
That's what's disrespectful to me. The only championship in this franchise's history has come from Mike Malone and his Nuggets. And you don't give him the grace to at least go out after the season. That's
like
fucked
what
up.
did he?
Crazy, huh?
Well,
That's
what did
crazy.
he do wrong? Like I don't see what he did wrong this season. They're fifth in the West, right? They're fifth, sixth, whatever it is.
Aren't they fourth?
It might be fifth.
I think they dropped down to fifth. Yeah, they're having a decent season. They don't have a good bench, so they're not the top three. But why? Like, why do you do that? Who is in the right mind?
There
Like,
just
I'm
has
tired
to be a disconnect somewhere, but like it obviously was an emotional decision and not a rational one.
I agree with that.
They're fourth.
I just don't understand. Like at least because I mean this comes from ownership, obviously, because the GM went as well. You know what I mean? So does the ownership? They better have a good relationship with the locker room, because if not, like this team is just gonna quit. On the franchise, because it's like, why am I gonna play? Like, you know what I mean? Like these aren't robots. Like, people have emotions and feelings. Like,
Is that? I agree.
Where do you think he ends up at?
I hope Jokic doesn't try
Mike?
to leave.
Yeah, where's Mike end up at? What do you guys think?
it maybe Washington. Maybe they'll try to get like a culture change. They have I think they're like the highest odds to get number 1 for the lottery pick. Maybe Washington. I think they fired their coach. Maybe the Hornets. I don't know what they're doing. Maybe Milwaukee.
Ooh,
Dude, if you go to the Hornets,
he would be fresh at the Hornets, bro.
ooh, the Hornets are about to go up.
I want the Hornets to be good.
Me too. Me
but-
too.
Me too.
Dude, the Hornets easily have one. They've got a top 3 jersey for sure. I don't know where it sits, but
I love it.
jerseys
Which
are
one?
sick.
Which one are you talking about?
Just the blue one.
They're baby blue.
Yeah, with the stripes
with
or
the
no
stripes,
stripes?
with the stripes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's Melo doing?
I think
there?
my favorite jersey of all time is the classic Grizzlies one with the like all the
with the blue.
yeah the teal one.
That thing is sick.
And then my close second probably have to be the purple OG Raptors or the classic
That one.
Raptors.
Nope.
To be honest, Melo's not doing that bad.
He's never done bad.
He's actually doing pretty good.
No,
25
Melo's pretty
points
good. They
per
just
game.
He's a baller.
they need to control
5
their
rebounds.
team. They got a bunch of like legit just young niggas who don't know who aren't mature yet, like at all. Like
Well,
Miles
Melo-
Bridges is really good. He
Don't they
just
have-
came off of a case where he was beating his girlfriend.
Nice.
But
Why do they like to do that?
I don't know.
Why do famous people like to beat on their girls and then get caught for it? That's crazy.
I don't know.
It's-
But
Don't they have,
Miles
like-
Bridges is also
yeah.
a rapper, and he's probably, I'll say it, he's probably the best NBA rapper.
Don't disrespect my boy Jello like that, bro. Please.
Jello's not in the league.
Yeah,
He was though. He was.
he was.
He,
Were
you there?
He was on a 10-day. Sure, he was in the league, I guess.
He was in the league actually. So.
But I'm talking like Jello has a couple songs. This nigga Miles has like multiple albums, and like it's actually like really good.
Give me one song that did better than Almost Working Out Corner.
Intro on RTB.
Nah.
Yeah.
You know, I
27
still
days,
haven't
nigga. 27 nights. Making 11K, nigga. Shut. Yeah.
heard it.
Uh,
All right.
pull up the stats for that song right now.
You know, I'm sure it did worse. I'm just talking out my
I
ass.
knew it. I knew it. Just like with the Marines all over.
No.
Don't get him started, bro. He just fucking came down from that. All right. Look at him. He has a fucking 40-ounce now because of us.
He's
Look at
like,
that
"Shot
thing."
that
Nah.
glass
Jesus
bottle, bro.
Christ. We
Look-
stressed this man out.
Nah, low key, I think you guys have a like all-time retarded take for that, but it's okay.
No. We're gonna post on our story. Do you think a Navy SEAL beats an MMA fighter who has 3 years experience training every day?
That's not how MMA fucking training works. That like realistically.
But that was a scenario
When I-
that we
when I-
gave. That was
when
a
I-
scenario that we gave. Respect the rules,
When I
bro.
when I say
no,
every
no,
day,
no, no,
it's
no,
not
no.
7 days a week. It's not 7 days a week. You train about
You do it.
hours.
You do a tip. Like, let's just say, like the max amount of, like, 5 fights a year. So you're doing 5 fight camps. That's what 36 weeks out of 52.
it's
You're
still
training-
training 5 days a week. Most,
No, I know.
most.
No, okay, I'm saying that's a lot. But you're not training every single fucking day.
No. So 7 days a week, 365 a year is not realistic. Unless you're just crazy. It's
Unless you're
possible.
me.
No, it's literally not possible.
All right, fine. Fuck.
Next subject. Fuck.
Next
Before you hop
subject.
back on that. We can argue about that later on.
Adrian's about to shoot us through the camera right now.
Yep. Brought to you by Sapporo.
Thomas, topic.
I got something for you, bro. I got a.
I already know.
What?
Go ahead.
What?
Go ahead.
No,
No,
I
go
want you to say it, and if you're wrong, then I
No,
just want
I'll-
you to continue with it.
I'm gonna take a quick 30-second. Want to listen to you?
Where the fuck is he going?
I don't know. What's your topic?
Well, I got a knock joke, but you got to start it.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Adrian.
Sorry. It was just a stupid meme I saw.
What?
And then, yeah, never mind, bro. It was stupid. Somebody was like, I have a knock joke, but you guys start it. And then the other person was like, knock. And then they go, who's there? And then the other person goes, I don't fucking know. It's not my joke. Never mind. It's stupid.
All right.
Let's see. I want to talk about.
What,
I actually have a subject, but I'm waiting for Cisco to get back.
Oh, he's listening, I think.
No, I'm pretty sure he took off his headset.
No, he said I'm still listening.
Oh, look, there he is. He didn't even wash his hands.
See?
That dirty fuck.
I watched my pause. Don't worry. I almost got pissed on myself because that was a horrible joke. I was
fucking
pissed on the wall, bro.
I could have held in the laugh, bro. I was laughing before it even.
Yeah, you're like when I was like, what is he trying to say? Where did he get this joke from?
All right.
I got something for us. I got a question that we need to answer.
Well,
Aw.
Thomas was gonna bring something up.
Oh, go ahead.
All right. Have you guys ever had, like, have you ever thought about your favorite? Have you ever seen when you think? Hold on. What's your favorite prehistoric animal, extinct,
Prehistoric, huh?
or just any animal that's it's got to be prehistoric? Because I think the only animal that's been extinct recently was like a rhino or something.
Like we've been through this.
Rhinos
Saber-toothed tiger,
exist.
definitely.
Yeah, but black rhinos don't exist.
I think you mean albino rhinos.
Nope.
Black rhinos. Black rhinos.
You,
The ones that are on black?
Like a normal. I think you mean albino rhinos. Those are the
No,
ones that are
I'm
almost
pretty sure
extinct.
black rhinos are extinct.
I think it's a sexual term.
No,
Aren't rhinos?
I'm pretty sure black rhinos are extinct. Oh, they're critically endangered. My bad, big dog. You're right.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Black rhino.
that's not the point. What is your favorite animal that's extinct?
Saber-toothed tiger.
Yeah. Fuck. That was mine. I'll pick something else. Mm.
I mean, if it's
Saber-toothed tigers are so fucking sick, bro.
you just got-
I'll go with I'll throw it way back. I'll go with
Pause.
pterodactyl.
wow.
Dude, yeah.
How would you feel about seeing one of those again?
Not great.
Not great. Cisco?
If I saw a saber-toothed tiger one-on-one, bro,
in an enclosure, like, you can go to a zoo and see that bitch.
oh, dude, I'd be amazed.
I'd be
Or
fine
you
with
can
the
fly
tiger,
over.
but the pterodactyl.
That's some
We've
crazy shit, right?
seen how Jurassic Park plays out. You know what I mean?
So, the crazy thing is that it's not so far-fetched anymore in today's world because
I know where you're bringing this from.
these scientists in this undisclosed lab have brought back from the dead and extinction. What is these wolves called, bro?
The dire wolf.
The dire wolf, yep.
wolves.
And
They
George
made 3 of
R. R.
them in the
Martin
lab.
got to hold one.
So,
The guy
if
who
you
made
think
Game of
about
Thrones.
Yeah. So if you think about it,
How cute. Look at him.
the fact that they brought back a species from extinction based off of what, a skull and
I think
something else
something from their tooth, I think.
is insane.
I
It's
wonder.
insane.
I
literally
wonder,
Jurassic
like,
Park.
how accurate.
It's literally Jurassic Park.
I wonder how accurate, like, it actually, like, I know it's obviously, like, it looks like it, but, like, how accurate is, like, the DNA? You know
Google
what I
it.
mean?
How accurate is it?
So
How
yeah,
accurate is
using 2 dire wolf samples. So they use 2
And
samples.
It's a hybrid of the gray wolf because that's what they had to use to make it.
Yeah. So the direwolf DNA reconstruction by Colossal Biosciences is accurate in identifying key genetic differences between direwolves and gray wolves, but it doesn't represent a perfect genetic match. The de-instincted, that's retarded, dire wolves are actually gray wolves with 20 targeted genetic traits that mimic direwolf traits. Okay.
Oh,
So
20-ish%?
direwolves,
So the
direwolves and gray wolves share 99.5% of their DNA, so it's pretty easy to just pick.
So it's pretty
pick
fucking.
certain traits, and
So it's pretty fucking close to accurate.
they clone or
They clone Tyrone.
I don't know if they clone humans yet necessarily, but they can genetically modify humans.
I heard
They do
that,
it. They do it in China. It's something called like like skin or it starts with an S, dude. I can't think of it right now. Fuck.
I
They,
think
they
we-
mess with the embryo or some bullshit, right?
I think so. I wish I knew the
I
name
was
so I could
gonna.
look it up.
I think I know what you guys are talking about. It's when like you can pick how
Slicer?
your baby looks, right?
Slicer? It might be Slicer.
Like you can make your baby have like certain genetics that you would prefer. Is that what you guys are talking about?
It's something like that.
Yeah,
Kind of.
because I think I heard about that. But I heard
Let's
it's
see,
dumb
DNA
expensive.
modification in humans. Human genome editing. What's the company that does? I don't know. Well, it's possible. I know that. I don't know the company. I'll try to remember it at some point. But
Well,
that's just crazy.
all I'm trying to say is, dude, it's fucking crazy the shit that we're doing now, and the fact that I can't get a flying car still pisses me off.
Hey, but we do
They
live in
would
that.
they would not let us have flying cars. As
never
much
know.
as I would want it, they would not let us fucking just wander the airspace.
I just want to leave my house late and get there on time. That's all I want.
No, I feel you. I feel you.
I don't know.
What animal would you want to bring back from extinction, Thomas?
A mammoth.
Dude,
You know
mammoth
what?
would be
I was
sick.
gonna say mammoth.
I want to see that thing.
I want to see a mammoth.
What thing?
I want to see. Hey, yo. What are those friendly dinosaurs called with the long throats?
Hey.
The
Pause,
the
pause, pause.
Stratosaurus?
With the
Yeah.
deep throat? Yeah,
Is it a Stratosaurus?
The one that
I
eats
don't know.
leaves.
yeah, those motherfuckers. The friendly
Or a
giants.
Stratosaur? That's
What?
Oh,
that's
dumb,
not,
that's a
what-
fucking bionicle. What is that?
Yeah,
A
what the-
fucking
Just put dinosaur with big ass neck.
deep throat goat dinosaur.
Nope, that's not him.
Okay,
That's
That's
a.
not it.
hold
What
on.
the fuck is that, bro?
Is that a
Fucking-
Pokemon?
Is that a
Long
fucking,
neck I don't know what that is.
There it is right
Oh,
there.
it's a-
Brachiosaurus.
Yeah, Brachiosaurus. What was I trying? What was
Man.
I thinking of?
Maybe one of those. Maybe a Brachiosaurus.
Yeah,
Because I feel like something like this would be realistic to bring back because they wouldn't hurt us.
Yeah.
You could keep it in a zoo and we could go look at it. You know what I mean?
I think of
That'd
these
be
things
insane.
as like so friendly, all based off of The Land Before Time.
Based off of all based off movies.
No, literally, like it's Land Before Time, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude,
But,
this
you know-
was the shit back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro.
Wasn't there a toaster in this movie or something?
A toaster?
No.
Oh, the wrong movie. Whoops.
Land Before Times is what I call it when I speak about Mexico.
Huh.
No, I'm just playing.
So, following up what Thomas said, you get one of these long neck fucks, put him in a zoo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you think the people will stop there, but knowing us, they won't, and then that's how you get Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
And we're gonna make like tiny raptors, and then
Yep.
a
And
regular
then
raptor. Then before you know it, we're fucked.
And then it's like,
Yep.
guys, it's only one T-Rex, and then it's gonna be like, well, he needs a buddy, and it just so happens to be a girl, and like, well, now they have kids, and oh wait, now we have this colony of T-Rexes, and oh wait, now they're killing everybody.
And
We're
now
gonna
he's
have to put 'em
walking
in that-
down.
we're gonna
right
drop,
to
like-
time.
Realistically, we could stop Jurassic Park in a matter of moments.
Yeah, we got drones, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
We
they're
got-
fucked.
We got the Navy SEAls.
We got the Navy SEALs.
we
They're
do.
rolling right in.
We
They're
do.
You put a
rolling right in.
T-Rex. You put a T-Rex in an octagon against a Navy SEAL. Navy SEAL's winning. Guaranteed.
Dude, how many glizzies do you think fit in a Brachiosaurus's neck?
Let's see
Realistically,
how,
like 200. Realistically, like 200.
how long do you think that neck is?
It's got to be like 40 feet.
Oh, right there.
Well, that's
59 and 72 feet.
no. This is the actual dinosaur.
Oh,
That's like
the
from
actual-
tail to head,
Dude,
bro.
if you like think about that shit, like 72 feet, like
That's
that,
not even that long.
No, that motherfucker is a 7-story building.
That's not even that long.
what-
How tall are
what-
Arctics, bro? Like 65 feet?
What is 72 feet in British? Like 6 potatoes,
Dude,
or
dude, that is a 7-story building walking around. What the fuck are
Nah,
you talking
that's-
about?
It's really not that big.
Hold
bro.
on, Adrian.
It's really not that big.
Let me tell you how big 72 feet is in
I thought it was
length.
going to be bigger. To be honest with you,
If you put a long bus from our company, it's
right?
60 feet.
The Slinky bus is
Okay, now
60 feet.
imagine that standing up and a lot longer because it's not just this wide, and it's walking around
actually-
and stomping around. That thing's big.
But it's a friendly giant.
I didn't say it was an enemy. I'm just saying it's big.
I mean,
Okay,
no,
that
it's
is-
big. It's just not as big as I thought it was. I thought the neck itself was like 40 feet.
No, I mean, no, I imagine they'd be about that big.
But if you think about it,
what's the biggest dinosaur?
a T-Rex?
Probably a
Probably.
T-Rex. There's no way. I'm pretty sure the T-Rex is the biggest dinosaur.
Imagine
I don't think so.
if we actually still had dinosaurs here.
It's
Like,
probably a fucking water dinosaur, dude.
It is a titanosaur.
You got different types. Look at that over there. You got China one. You got American one. You got a racist one. What was the biggest?
It's a titanosaur, and it was
Argentinian Saurus. What?
Oh my
Did you see
god,
that?
dude! It weighed like 77 tons, approximately.
That's it.
What do you mean? That's it?
How do they know this though? Where's the fossils? Where's the bones at? Like,
They're in museums, bro.
I have to go visit this museum. Look
Um,
at that picture right there.
It's probably in
has the
Argentina.
American
They
flag.
found it in Argentina.
Yeah, if you scroll down,
Dude, look, this thing is as long as a
120
fucking airplane.
That's pretty fucking big.
so he's the one that hit the first tower, huh?
He might have been.
All right, we're gonna
He
get
ate
him.
it.
We're gonna get him.
You're cooked. We're gonna bring you back to life and kill you.
Yep, we're gonna get you, bro.
We're gonna get you.
Take you out like Osama. Mark my words.
The
Oh, yeah.
dinosaur?
Point of the story is it's crazy shit. The shit that's going on. The shit that we can do now is crazy.
Honestly, it is wild.
Can they bring back my pet turtle?
Can they bring
That
back
I-
my $300 that I lost in 10 minutes on the blackjack?
No, Thomas, maybe. This is gonna show up with a
Those
Petco
casinos,
box.
man. They're so
over there.
fucking...
They get you. They get you.
Yeah.
What's the question, big dog?
Yeah, let's
We
answer
can
that
cut this
question.
out if it's too much. We're gonna see.
We'll see. I doubt
I already know it's gonna be too much.
I don't think so.
Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
All right.
It is.
Between y'all, comma, you gotta choose which you'd let fuck you in the ass, comma, and whose wiener you'd suck.
Yeah, I'm not answering
I'm deeply
That's
uncomfortable with that.
that. That's insane.
That's a wild question.
I'm very.
And with that being said, I'm just kidding.
With that being said, honestly, Adrian, I wouldn't let him anywhere near my rear end. Thomas depends on the weather. I don't know if he's feeling big or not. Depends where his blood is going to. If he's having a limp day, maybe, but definitely not Adrian. He has a long neck sized dinosaur in his pants.
He's got
I
a
don't-
Tyrannosaurus Rex in his
I don't-
pants, bro.
I don't need all that. I don't need all the action. So we'll leave it at that. We'll definitely leave it at that. Good question though.
Terrible question.
You guys are
Terrible
hyping
question.
me up too much.
Get help.
I'm gonna leave the ladies disappointed.
You know, I
You
wouldn't.
left me disappointed. No, I was playing.
I won't say it on camera, but we know what you got there, Adrian.
It's not that impressive. I like to underplay it. You gotta underplay it. It ain't that big.
You always
Yeah,
have to
but-
underplay it. Always underplay it,
You got
even
to.
if you are 2 inches. Even if you are 2
Yeah,
on a good day.
yeah.
Hey, it's one.
Yeah, no, exactly. Because then the element of surprise, she's like, "Oh my god, that's double the size! Wow!"
You're gonna be like,
Mhm.
it is bigger than I thought.
Yeah, no,
Yep.
exactly.
It's not big, but it's bigger than I thought.
You got to undersell it, man.
Yeah,
You know,
Y'all-
I got 3 solid centimeters here,
and then
and then
I got
next
it
thing you know, you pull it down, and it's 3.5.
I got an inflamed clit.
Yeah, I know. You got an oversized clit.
I got an Audi belly button for
Dude.
a penis.
I like that whole like micro penis thing. Like I've never met anyone like who has that condition, but I just feel bad for people who got that going on, bro.
I'd give him an inch. I could spare an inch.
Dude, like imagine being like literally half an inch hard.
That's insane.
Well, hold on. Let's look micro.
Nah,
No,
don't look that up.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
No.
No,
A penis that is smaller than the average size for a child or adult.
What's
An
the
Yes,
infant-
3.67 inches. I'm so fucked. Are you fucking kidding me? Google says that shit.
There's
Hey,
a study of
And the
hold on,
podcast right now.
wait.
No,
A
end this shit right now.
hold
I'm
on,
done.
wait. A micro penis is a stretched penile length equal to or less than 1.9 centimeters or 0.75 inches. Oh, in term
Bro,
infants. Oh my
that's
god.
just how big my
wait,
foreskin is.
wait.
Man.
They consider someone who's less than 4 a micro penis?
I mean,
I know it's small, but that's not micro. I'm thinking
Pretty fucking
micro is
small.
like one and a half.
like this.
You're telling me all
Yeah.
that I've worked for my whole life just
That's what I consider my 4 inches is like that. That's just a small dick.
I
How do you
worked
know
so
4 inches is
hard.
that?
I'm guessing.
Were you there?
4 inches
No.
is right here. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3.
That's not
There's
3
4.
inches.
I
tripping.
think this is 4.
Do you guys know how to count inches?
This is about 4 right here.
This
Okay, let's
this is
see.
probably more
Hold
like
on.
4 right
1,
here.
2, 3, 4. 4.
Yes, I know how
Yeah,
to count.
This is
4.
4.
You just fucking
This is
take,
4.
You take.
This is 4.
You take. That's 4. Yeah, that looks about 4.
This is 4. Yeah,
I guess.
And they're
yeah.
telling me 3.67 is a micro.
that's crazy. I could
That's crazy.
if I were to write the definition of a micro penis, it would be anything under
3.
2.
I would say anything under 3 would be a micro.
Because like,
Okay,
well,
my bad.
I would say
I'm big
because like
penis.
yeah, 3 is small, but like we're talking like that, like 2 like is like that, like that's crazy, bro.
Bro, we're talking this big. That's a tiny wiener, dog.
I know, but that's not micro. Like you could still like see that shit. It like it's not
What?
gonna.
Why are you guys saying it's tiny? They told me it was average. I'm just going more shambles, bro. You guys can't do me like this right now. I can't do it anymore. Stop holding 4 inches on the screen. I don't even see it.
Oh my god! People also ask, why is my erect size so small?
He said- the question is, when did you guys get your grown-up wiener? Because I'm still waiting.
Oh, fuck.
Do we have any more questions from the audience?
No audience right now.
I
All right, cool. Let's just stop the podcast here and go home then.
I had a question.
Let's
Go
hear
ahead.
it.
If you guys,
We gotta stop talking about wieners though. It's like every episode with these guys.
I don't even know how we got on this subject.
well,
Oh, yeah.
if you guys could pick one superpower, and I'm not talking some like OP shit where like, oh, I actually have this, and this. I'm talking just strictly one superpower. What would it be and why?
I'm not gonna hold you, bro. I would love the ability to fly.
Okay. Why?
Actually, I take it back. If I could have the Green Lantern's ring, realistically, my life would be so easy. No traffic is my biggest thing. No traffic.
Does Tony Stark's big ass brain count as a superpower?
No, you can't do the Batman, Iron Man thing and just be super rich.
All right,
it's gotta
all
be
right.
it's gotta be a superpower.
Then I gotta be Superman.
Nope. One superpower. You can't just be. I didn't say you be a superhero. One superpower.
Yeah, notice how I didn't say fly and get the ring.
Yeah,
I said just get Green Lantern's
it's got to be
ring. Did I
just one ability.
Did I say Big Lantern or did I say Green
You
Lantern?
said
It
green.
would
You said
be
green.
Okay.
immortal like Deadpool.
Oh, that's a good one. Well, I don't know. I'd rather die.
That's good, but like at some point, I would want to come to terms with my mortality. Like,
I wouldn't.
like, like I do want to live like a super long time. Like, don't get me wrong, it'd be dope as fuck to live like 1,000 years or something like that. But at some point, I'm gonna want to put it to rest.
But I mean, if you see Wolverine, eventually he dies. You know, he gets old and his powers start weakening. I feel like it's the same thing with Deadpool in a
I
way.
don't think Deadpool can die
Yeah, were you there, bro?
I was actually there when he
because,
wrote
well,
the
no,
script.
because actual immortality, you can't die. The only reason like Wolverine lives so long was because of the shit that he was injected with. And it
Yeah, and
allowed
then
it
Deadpool,
allowed his lifespan or like his aging to slow down tremendously.
I'm pretty sure you have to like destroy all the atoms inside of Deadpool to
Yeah,
kill
you
him.
would have. Yeah, you would have to delete every single atom.
Yeah,
I'd be Deadpool, bro. If I got bored, I'd just go to war or something. Honestly,
but you still wouldn't die, dumbass.
as Deadpool?
Yeah, if you
Yeah,
go to
dead.
war, you're not gonna die.
No, yeah, that's fine. I just if I got bored,
Yeah, and I'm bored. Let me just go be in pain.
just take over a little town or something.
Let me fight some MMA fighters.
Let me fight Navy SEAL. I'm never letting that down.
You'd probably win.
All right, Adrian, what's your superpower?
I think.
He's like, I want to be Luke Cage.
No, fuck that. Fuck. First of all, fuck you.
Oh fuck! Luke
A
Cage is
bulletproof
crazy.
black man in a hoodie?
I'd be the Black Panther. The Black Panther. That would be
You're
cool.
more like Black Pepper.
I feel like Black Panther would be kind of cheating because you got to drink the fucking shit, and you. I mean, it's essentially just super strength with a suit. I think I would choose. Who? This is a tough one. I would either choose telekinesis. They're both along the same line. Telekinesis, because I want to be able to move things and shit like that. Or I would choose like Magneto's whole superpower, like the ability to like
Track magnets?
like move steel and like anything that's magnetized and use that. Like, bro,
Alright.
every single scene in X-Men of Magneto is the hardest shit I've ever seen. You guys ever watch X-Men?
Well-
2 inches. I love X-Men.
Dude, tell me not.
But the
Magneto
old
is
ones,
dope
though.
as fuck, right?
Who's that guy that plays
Ian
Magneto
McKellen.
in X-Men? Yeah, I think he's the best Magneto in my opinion.
Well, the younger guy is good too, but the older
He's
guy,
good. He's good.
the older guy
He
kills
kills
it.
it. He
I-
kills it.
Like, dude, Magneto's whole shtick, like the whole moving metal.
Pause. What's
I
stick
said
exactly?
I said shtick. Shtick.
What's a shtick?
His thing.
Hey,
his
yo.
superpower. The ability,
Oh, okay.
the ability to manipulate metal however he wants. I think I would do that. I think I would do the ability to manipulate like any metal how I want.
Your dumbass is stuck in the desert.
There's a scene where they lock Magneto in a supposed, like there's absolutely no metal in this like special built prison just for him, but some guard fucks up and like he ends up. Does he get metal out of the iron in his blood?
I think so.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. So
It's kind
like
of insane,
there would be ways for me to like and like in the desert I'm sure like I could find like an iron deposit or something.
I think if I couldn't get the ring, like if the ring itself isn't a superpower, it's more of a like an accessory or like Iron Man suit type shit. Because I guess the suit isn't really a superpower, right?
No,
The
it's
Green
not.
Lantern's kind of gay, honestly.
But the ring is cool. Like, imagine just building your own roads and just riding road, no traffic. Just drive on the green road and go wherever you want.
That
Or,
would
you know,
be sick.
That would be sick.
or
That would-
okay, if I couldn't get the ring, if you don't want to consider the ring of power, I think
I
Superman's ability to fly. I think the way because Superman's like super fast, right?
Dude, he can reverse time. He like
Right. That's how fast he can fly.
yeah.
I think I
Okay,
would
that's
choose
good.
Superman's flight ability.
You see, I would pick like Spider-Man's
I
powers,
think
but
the
like,
Flash can also reverse time because he's so fast.
Yeah, but his dumbass has to run, so fuck him.
Yeah. Dude,
Can't run in space.
I would love Spider-Man's powers.
see,
Yeah.
like I was thinking about that, but like if you're dumb and you're not smart like Peter,
Oh, you're gonna
how are you gonna
splat.
make your own webs and shit? But if you use like,
Well, hold on, because
Tobey- if you use Tobey Maguire's-
if it's OG Peter, that shit's
then
you're
you're
good.
solid. You're good. You don't need shit.
Yeah,
I can steal all the ATMs I want. Won't be broke.
this
Dude,
nigga's a
imagine
villain.
Imagine if Spider-Man was
I
like
would do the
based
same
in
shit.
Ohio, was like no buildings.
Dude, why?
The motherfuckers could run everywhere. There's no buildings. It's
He's
like
climbing a one-story roof.
it's like in Oklahoma. It's just
He's just jumping between a bunch of ranch-style houses.
like no firefighters can catch up to his dumbass.
Fuck. Imagine being Spider-Man here in Denver, bro. What are you gonna swing at him?
I mean, you'd
I
have
would
to
just live
you'd-
downtown.
Yeah, you would
Oh,
have
yeah,
to
you
just
have to live
be
downtown.
around downtown because it's not like New York
Waterworld.
is all skyscrapers. You know what I mean?
It's all buildings,
What-
literally.
Well, just that like city part. There's a bunch of spots in New York that are like flat landscapes.
Well,
Yeah,
like in the city of New York, bro, it's all building.
Well, yeah,
They
but
literally show it
that's
in,
what I'm saying though.
Tom Holland's Spider-Man, was it Homecoming, where he goes into the suburbs type, but there's no buildings at all. He can't swing on anything, so he's running through the backyards.
Yeah.
Without buildings, you can't do shit. Just run fast and
Well, no.
not
Well,
get
you,
tired.
no, you still can. You can sling yourself,
Yeah, you can do that.
and then you could like if there's hopefully there's some light posts or something. But if you're on like County Road 5, nigga, you're fucked.
You just gotta start running.
Yeah.
Okay, my boy. Shit.
Well, I mean, you could launch yourself though, like because like in the game you just splat on the ground and then you can pull. You know.
He's all standing there waiting for the train to pass by, like in the middle of nowhere. He's like, "Damn, how long is this train?"
Fuck. 15 minutes late.
Honestly, being like the Winter Soldier is underrated.
Just
Or like Captain America,
like super strength.
super
Strength.
strength. But like if you watch the movie, okay, it's just for the movies. You've seen Captain America be a skinny dude, doesn't know how to fight, nothing, into a super soldier, and he's fucking great at everything he does.
He's little bitch Steve.
Yeah, and then he
Trained for
becomes
3 years.
fucking
Before
big ass dude. So like, does his superpower count like with the moves and shit he does now? Like he wasn't really trained before. Like all of a sudden he's a super
sure.
soldier.
I mean, yeah, you could get injected with Captain America super serum, I suppose.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah,
You fucking
Yeah.
But do you
reaching
get the
the
shield with it? or
I
no?
think I'm still stuck on the Magneto thing.
I
the
think I
Magneto.
still want.
I think that's an underrated fucking superpower right there.
Yeah, no
You
one
think
really
that's
thinks
better?
about it. Like,
He literally moved what, the Golden Gate Bridge?
yeah,
X-Men 3?
yeah,
Like nothing. Yeah. You ever watch that movie, Thomas?
dude,
Nah.
and like he literally
Yeah, watch
floats himself around with like a metal disc. Like he
Didn't-
doesn't
didn't-
walk anywhere like majority of the time.
Didn't they use Alcatraz as that hospital that they go to in X-Men 3?
I'm not sure.
It was a floating hospital
Yeah,
for
I think
mutants.
so. I think so.
Yeah. Like he literally moved that bridge all the way like nothing. Slat that bitch down. Boom. Like it was nothing. It's kind of crazy what he can do.
Yeah,
Just imagine.
dude, and like whenever people shoot at him, he literally just
Grabs bullets.
stops the bullets, bends all their gun barrels down, shoots the bullets back at them. They end up resorting to making like plastic guns, but you still have to shoot metal bullets. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like
obviously he's weak.
Magneto's
He's
OP.
They got to make him weak, obviously, for the plot. You know,
Yeah, plot
he
armor.
has to lose.
Yeah.
He has to lose. He's a villain. But if it was realistic as fuck, if you're Magneto right
Magneto
now,
would be OP as fuck.
you can't lose.
No plot armor, OP as fuck.
Unless somebody catches you sleeping and shoots a 9 in your head. Okay, boom, you lost. But if you're awake and you see everything that's going on, and someone's trying to shoot at you, you're winning.
Well, see, I would be so paranoid. I would just like make my bed like an encased steel fucking thing.
That'd be pretty cool.
You know what I mean?
But if you're Magneto against a Navy SEAL, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just messing. Sorry.
Magneto against a Navy SEAL. I'm taking Magneto 10 times out of 10.
Honestly, I'm taking the Navy SEAL.
I'm taking the Navy SEAL.
What is that Navy SEAL got that's metal in him? His wiener? Nothing. He's gonna
The
whip his
Navy
ass.
SEAL.
His metal leg that he lost
His
jumping
metal-
on a grenade.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
That's fucked up. Anyways.
Wow. Next subject. Whoops. That's crazy work. I need to take a peep here. What we have. Superpower question. You did bring that up.
So
What is your last?
What?
Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
My last thing. Oh, that was the question that I opened with.
I do want to bring one thing up that's in your topics because I saw a lot of tweets about it this week and TikToks, and it makes me really happy. But if you got something first, go for it.
I was gonna say, you know, we talk about gaming like a little bit on here, and you know, obviously, I mean, I love gaming more than most people. These past probably week and a half, I've been introduced to FIFA, and it is the most stressful fucking game, or stress-inducing game, I should say, when you're playing online with your friends, because you know if you're playing COD or whatever, you might be able to you know, put the team on your back and blah blah blah. If you're playing like some sort of survival game, like you can defend yourself, but like a lot of situations, I play a lot of tough games. I play like Thomas's camera is off, by the way. I don't know if he left. I play a lot of tough games. I play DayZ, I play Tarkov, I play Rust. These are all very punishing games, but and they're very stress inducing. But when you have 8 people,
7, 8 people, yep,
all playing a vital position, because you know, like you can't just dominate soccer with one player. It's a team. It's like football in that way. All 11 people kind of got to be doing so. I mean, you kind of can dominate with one person, but it's a lot tougher. All 11 people got to be working, doing a job, and trying to wrangle a bunch of retards. And keep in mind, I've never really, I've played FIFA before, but like it's not like I play the game on a regular basis, like at all. And man,
I really hope Thomas gets it. They actually just released a trailer for EA26. It wasn't really anything special. Anyways, FIFA has been my joy, my pride and joy in a way, for the last 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, let's just say 20 years. I've been playing FIFA for a while. And this game, okay, Call of Duty pisses me off. Okay? I think you can agree. Maybe
Yeah.
Thomas too. Call of Duty can piss you off. Ruin your day. Cool. FIFA will ruin my fucking month. Like, it will ruin my month. I will be sitting there playing against some dude online, 1v1, and I am digging in this guy. Pause.
hey, no, yo.
I have 27 shots on goal, and I have 0 goals. And he has 2 shots, and he's winning 2-0. This FIFA game has never pissed me off more than any other game before, bro. And playing with your friends, controlling an 11-man team when each and one of you guys have one position to take care of and you can't and they fuck it up. Oh my god.
I have never been like I get like I I understand I get mad playing games. I've recognized that. You know, I try to work on it, trying not to get as angry. But, you know, I felt like I'd been doing good these past couple years. You know, I don't let, COD affect me nearly as much because I kind of hate the franchise now. But, like, if I, like, die in DayZ, it's not like, yeah, sure, it sucks, but I'm not going to, like, you know. But, man, I've never been just more wide fucking open in my life. And I see niggas just making the worst passes imaginable. And it's just like,
You can call me out.
That is a crazy statement. You've never been more wide fucking open. That's crazy.
well, hold on.
For a guy
Pause. I would, Cisco, it's not that you're bad at passing. Your crosses, though, are horrendous.
I will admit that 110%. My character is not made to center passes. I'll put that bitch down on the floor for you, but if you make me put that bitch in the air, that thing's going right over you.
The floor passing is great, and I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about some of the other people. It's just like keep in mind, I'm still new at the game, so I still fuck up a lot. I get that. But, like, I'll just be wide open. I'm asking for it. And, like, someone else, like, they decide to make another play. And it's like, dude, I would have had it. Or, like, I had a really good chance to get it. And it just, like, it accumulates the whole fucking match. And then, like, you're getting shit talked to. And it's just like yesterday, I wanted to smash my keyboard. I haven't gotten that way in probably, like, a year and a half. I genuinely wanted to fucking punch my keyboard.
It's definitely a game. Okay, I play Call of Duty, bro. Playing Search, I lose. I'm like, whatever. Fuck. Maybe I'll get my heart pumping a little bit. I'm the last man on Search to Destroy. That's about it. I get a little bit of excitement. I play Madden, I lose. I'm like, I'm annoyed, whatever. But just the rage that FIFA brings me, bro. I don't know if I'm mentally ill at that point, bro, but FIFA pisses me the fuck off.
Dude, soccer's not even in my top 5 favorite sports. And, that game frustrates me so much. Like, it shouldn't. The game should not make me feel any sort of way. But it,
you thought it'd be fun. You thought it'd be just fun in games and just having a great time.
Here's the thing. It's fun, but it pisses me the fuck off.
And it just wants you to come back, just... I don't know. Thomas, you need to download it. And just see what we're talking about. Get that feeling. Get that fire.
It's so expensive, though.
Once it drops down in price, you'll get it, and you're gonna feel. You're.
I'm gonna be honest. Pressure. I don't think I'm going to. I'm gonna wait till it's actually just free. I don't think I'm gonna pay for the game.
It's okay. That's understandable. I paid full price for it.
It's just dude, realistically, I'm gonna end up going back to like DayZ most of the time is what I'm playing. You know what I mean? Or now I'm dumping a shit ton of time into Schedule 1.
Yep,
that game is so fucking fun. We need more games like that. We need more just fun games.
Yeah, I don't think I've missed a FIFA game since 2007, 2006, I think. Ever since then, I bought every single year. I played every single year. I stopped playing online against random people probably in 2021. Kind of gave up after that. But I will still whoop your ass. That's for sure.
I feel like with sports games, if you because growing up, I played Madden a lot. That was the only game I played. You know what I mean? But then, I got to a point where, I stopped playing Madden for maybe 4 or 5 years. But, I'll still hop back in because it's fundamentally the same fucking game. But like, I'll
Yep.
still hop back in. It's like, you know, like hopping back on a bike. Like I'll still whoop your ass, dude. Like
Yep. FIFA is the only game I can proudly say I was top 500 in the world at one point. I got a
See,
picture somewhere on my
I like
Snapchat.
I
What
like
version?
I like cool little stats like that. No, that's cool because like
Yeah.
there was a you know the game Watch Dogs.
Yep.
So I remember when the trailer came out, I was super hyped, super hyped. Me and my boy Bryce, we like that's all we could talk about, and we both pre-ordered it. And on the PlayStation servers, that first week, um, I grinded out the campaign. I think I beat it in like a couple days or something like that, and then I was just playing online for like a week straight. I got up to number 13 on the PlayStation servers for online.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, like
That's how I felt. Like
I felt
when
so proud. Like it was gone almost immediately, but I was like, damn, dude, holy shit. Like,
that's how I feel with me when I took the picture of the FIFA top 500. It was only PlayStation at the time. It wasn't crossplay. I took a picture of it. I was like 434 or something, some BS like that. But top 500 in the world? Come on now.
dude, especially a big ass game like FIFA, like that's crazy.
I was grinding.
That's
I was
arguable.
grinding.
Honestly, that's more impressive than 13th in Watch Dogs. That's way
I
more
was-
impressive.
Yeah, I would literally get home and minimum, I'd play 8 FIFA games against random dudes online. 8 minimum. I had to play 8. I'd have a choice and just sit there and at least win 7 out of 8 games.
Dude, back when I was
But-
competing in COD, I kind of had the same thing. Right when I got home, I had to play like, cause I got home at like 4. I would be on the game from 4 to like 11, every single fucking day.
I think if I didn't have to be an adult and have a fucking job, dude,
I'd rot away.
I'd rot away on FIFA and be competitive as fuck. I'd definitely be winning some money right now. I guarantee that. I guarantee that.
I'm glad I have some level of discipline, but
Yeah, me too.
like if I really could, like if I just had unlimited income and like everything was taken care of, I think honestly I would just spend most of my time just playing video games. I love video games.
I also hate staying home sometimes. I get bored.
Hmm?
I like staying home, sitting down, not doing anything sometimes. So maybe that's why I have to go to work.
No, I get.
don't know.
I'm sure I would get like because I get bored now playing video games. Like it's like
Mhm.
there's times I was going through it probably like 2 months ago where like every time like I would just open a game and be like I don't want to play this. I'd open a new game. It's like I don't want to play this. I'd open another game. And it's just this cycle of like, damn, I don't know what to play. Like I have so many things. Like my Steam library, dude. I have like over 100 games in there. There are so many like single player games like I have to finish, and it's just like fuck. Like I gotta like I want to finish them, but it's just like so overwhelming.
Where are you coming from? Thomas has 2 games on his PS5. Not 100.
Yeah, he's
And
got
I
Call.
suck
He's
at-
got Call
and
of
I
Duty.
suck at
He's
both
got
of 'em.
Warzone, and he's got
Roblox.
Yeah, Roblox.
Need for Speed.
Oh, Need for Speed.
Need for Speed is fighting for its life over there.
That's
Came an update.
that's cool that you fuck with Need for Speed. I actually like that because like a lot of people don't fuck with that franchise. That was one of my favorite franchises growing up.
I like the car games. I don't know.
You know what you might really get into? I'll have to let you come over and set up my I'll set up my racing sim shit. So it's like the steering wheel and then like the
Oh right.
the shifter, and I have my pedals under me. But I'll show you like Assetto Corsa and like the different like sort of like realistic racing games, or like you can even like play Forza with the steering wheel and
Yeah.
shit like that. And I'm sure you would
I
like that
think-
a lot.
I think the very first console. No, not the very first console. what was it? I think the very first racing game that I played was on the Xbox, and I think it was Forza, and my cousin had the steering wheel with the pedals and shit.
Hell yeah. Old
Yeah,
Forza was so goated.
Old Forza, yeah.
I'm I feel like it's a growing opinion, but I'm in the minority of that. The new ones kind of suck dick. Um, but like Forza Horizon, the first one, the second one, Motorsport
Third.
2 and 3, those are goated. My my favorite racing game growing up, because I was a PlayStation kid growing up, was Gran Turismo. Like that, like
That was fun.
everything about Gran Turismo, the soundtrack. Like the one thing I always hated was that you couldn't customize the cars. But everything else about it, the realism, the sound design of the cars, like it's just always
Dude,
been like so far ahead of competition.
Rocket, I forget about the GOAT, Midnight Club.
I was gonna
Oh,
say Midnight Club.
Midnight Club is the goat. But
Dub
like,
Edition was crazy, bro.
dude, Dub Edition remix with the Japan DLC.
Yeah.
I
You
have that
remember
on
when
my
everybody?
computer.
You
I don't
remember
think
when
Rockstar
everybody's. Nah, Rockstar don't miss, bro.
Uh,
You remember when at the time when fucking everybody's SUV had spinners and fucking big
Yep.
ass 26 inches?
dude, the
I remember having an
the dub
Escalade,
shit
bro.
was real, bro. Back in
That's
the early
some real shit,
2000s.
bro. That's
You
some real
remember
shit.
when you can in a Midnight Club like tilt your car on two wheels, just
Yeah,
drive
the
around like
two
that?
wheel fucking
Yeah.
driving,
Bro,
bro.
I had that big ass Escalade just
Yeah,
on the
whipping
side,
that bitch, dude.
whipping that
Whip.
bitch like I'm from the Middle East,
Swerve, bend
bro.
that corner. Whoa.
Whoa,
Hey.
whoa.
Bro, you kind of Middle Eastern niggas are crazy, like how they be doing that shit, bro.
Yeah.
I
In the
actually
middle of the
want to.
desert.
I
wanna
want
be
to
in
try
a-
it, but I feel like I would seriously hurt myself.
I want to be in the back seat when they do it. I need to be like part of that at least
Just me
one time.
screaming in the back.
Thomas is driving
Oh god,
and also in the back seat. We're like, well,
I,
there's two of
I,
them.
Dude,
it has to.
the way. Have you seen me? Have you been in the car with me when I drive, bro? I actually have the seat leaned all the way back, scooted all the way back, and I'm like,
Yeah,
this is how I drive. This is how I drive.
I mean,
There was
like
one
I have
time.
my seat back. Like the way I have my seat positioned is high and back. I don't do the low and back.
There was
Bro,
one time. There was a. We were late. Me and Thomas were late to a soccer game, and we had what 15 minutes to get there from his house.
Yeah, and it was like a 25-minute drive.
25-minute drive. I was scared, but like I couldn't show it. I had to hide it a little bit. This dude was going 100 on 40, 40-mile-an-hour roads on and
We
he's
don't gotta
sitting there on the
incriminate him.
highway.
This was
No.
this was 11 years ago. So
It's
statute of
11 years
limitations.
ago. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's been
yeah.
playing for 12 years. What are
Yeah,
you talking about?
statute of limitations. We're good.
And he was doing the craziest street, not street driver, pro driver moves, bro. I was sitting in the back like this. I've never been so quiet in my life. He was flying. I just looked at him. He's just
Like this, bro. I wasn't even, not even two hands on the wheel. Like,
he's going like a buck 30. He's like,
This was all in Mexico too.
yes, different country, different time.
Yep.
yeah.
Different Thomas. That wasn't even me.
Your name's Thomas? I didn't
Nope.
know that.
The more you know.
But
A lot of people call me Tom, but I really go by ass.
what's your nickname? Ass.
This is my ass.
Yo ass.
Yo ass.
How you doing today? Well, what else you guys got to bring up?
Unironically, like I know it's gonna be bad, but like I do want to go to the theater and see the Minecraft movie.
Gay. Sorry, bro. It looks
All
good.
right. No, it does look gay. I just want to like look like I like seeing bad movies sometimes.
Isn't Jack Black in that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, then I might watch it.
No, but like I like watching bad movies sometimes. Like if I know the movie's gonna be bad, then it's like okay, like
Have you guys ever
hopefully it's entertaining bad at least. You know what I mean?
have you guys ever done stuff by yourself?
Yeah.
Like go out to dinner,
I have
shopping, movies?
so I've gone to a few bars and like restaurants by myself. I haven't graduated to doing the movie thing by myself.
Dude, I used to go to the movies by myself all the time, and low key it's like
Like
it's super peaceful, bro.
I bet,
So
dude.
it's so
so.
great.
So I was actually talking to Thomas the other day. Where were we? We were somewhere. I think we were shopping. No, we're at Home Depot. We're at Home Depot, and I was like, I'm so glad you're here because I can't do this. There's so many people there. I was so overwhelmed.
Oh, really?
So like,
Yeah.
yeah, I do not like grocery shopping by
No,
myself.
I hate going out to places, and people that know me know, bro. I hate like crowded areas. I mean, unless I'm like downtown at the bars where I'm like willingly putting
It's
myself
like
in
an
that situation.
understandable situation, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but if
like when I gotta go to the store, grocery shopping or whatever, I'm like in and out. I'm in and out. I
yeah,
know exactly what I'm getting, and I hit those spots, and then I hit the
Yeah.
cashier, and
it's
then I'm
funny
out of
because
there.
I go in like Walmart or Target. I know what I'm getting, and I always forget it. I end up getting more shit. I just forget because I'm in and out.
Yeah.
You
Sometimes I
know,
won't even
but
go to a place if I know I'm gonna be like if I'm already stressed out, I'm like I'll just go tomorrow when I got more patience for it.
You
and
see,
then
what I
I went to
do.
a.
Oh, continue.
Oh, I was gonna say, one time I went to a Rapids game by myself because I had
That's,
season tickets and
that's
nobody would
crazy.
go with me. Nobody would go with me, and I was like, well, I can take the L and lose my tickets, but I really want to see this game because I think like LA Galaxy was showing up or something. So I went. I walk in, shit ton of people. I went straight to the bar. Two tall boys, right off the bat. The only way I can sit in my seat, calm down. I feel like everybody's looking at you. Just everybody's staring
That's
in
what
a
you
way.
think, but it's just anxiety. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
I do want to go to like a baseball game by myself.
It
That
was
would
a,
be
Yeah.
nice.
it was a
That
good
is cool
experience.
that you went to a soccer game by yourself.
It was scary.
I'm one of the few people that like watching baseball. I like sit down and watch the game. I actually
I,
enjoy that.
I
I
actually like
like
to
it.
watch it
I
if
enjoy
I'm
it.
there, especially over. If I watch it over TV, I think it's better with commentators.
Honestly, any sporting event, like almost anything, I like live. I could sit down and watch. I think.
Yeah, I
Especially if you
think
got some tall
baseball.
boys rolling.
Yeah.
hmm
But
I think
I was gonna say like when I go to like a grocery store or like if I like do something by myself, like I mean I'm a pothead, so like I'll rip the John F. Kennedy a few times
The
before I head in
Benjamin.
to do my shopping, and like I try to be in and out. Like I'm typically like I need this. Okay, I'm gonna go do this and this, but then like I'll hit the pen and then I'm like, oh, I kind of like like the nerves aren't there as much. I'm like I'll pop my headphones in and then I'm listening to some really nice music. I like listening to some like video game soundtracks like sometimes when I'm out and about or like some like 80s music and I'm just like walking and I'm vibing super high and I just like start exploring and then just probably buying like if I'm at the grocery store I'll buy unnecessary shit but I could do a lot of shit by myself especially like if I smoke because I just get in my own little world.
that's pretty cool actually that you're able to do all that. I can't smoke, so I don't really have a saying in it.
See, but like I feel uncomfortable in like or I'll probably do it at some point, but like I've always felt kind of uncomfortable like going to a movie by myself. I don't know why.
I do want to try that.
I think it's um the amount of time like I guess focused. I don't know cuz like especially when I'm by myself like I'm always like looking around like I'm kind of paranoid that way. I'm like looking around and being like a weirdo like oh like like what if someone like what if a fucking shooter comes in like this like how am I gonna get out blah 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 like type shit.
The amount of likes using that.
Well, I just want to be prepared. You know what I mean? And like, if I'm at a movie, like I'm just like, especially if I'm high, like I'm just so focused on the movie. Like if I hear like shots ringing, I'm like, oh, is this part of the movie? It's like, no, like, nigga, get out.
James Holmes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I've sat down a couple times to eat by myself at a restaurant. It's that okay, eating at a restaurant, even if it's like fast food or whatever, it's pretty calm.
It's
You
so
know, you're just
nice.
enjoying yourself. Just enjoy yourself, eat your meal.
I love doing it at, like at an actual restaurant because I'll get like a couple beers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like
Two,
100%.
3
food
beers by
always tastes
yourself.
good. You know what I mean?
It's quiet. You don't say anything unless
Yeah.
you're
I'm
a
just
psychopath.
on my phone giggling.
Yeah, it's nice. It's good
Yeah.
for mental health. It's good for
It really
men's
is.
mental
It
health.
really is.
Yeah. I gotta do more shit by myself. Like I've been wanting to like take some hikes recently, like the past couple years, honestly. And
Yeah.
I kinda wanna like if you guys wanna go, like that'd be dope, but I do kinda wanna like go on a hike by myself. Just kinda go out there. Cause like there were a couple times like maybe like 4 or 5 years ago, I rode my bike probably like an hour and a half, and like just found like different trails and shit that I would just explore, and then like I'd
Just
ride.
hike to New Mexico.
I wouldn't go that far, but like, and then and then I just like bike an hour and a half back, and it's like I'd get good exercise, but it's like man, like I saw a bunch of cool shit that like I never fucking would have seen.
I've been biking by myself.
That's cool. Where you been
I
going?
wonder how many.
You been going like out in the woods or?
No, I go hit like this. I don't know if they call it like a ramp park or I don't know what they call it, but it's like a place for mountain bikes where they just got like a bunch of dirt jumps
That's
and
cool.
shit like that. Yeah, I'll go do that by myself.
Oh yeah.
I wonder how many people you guys know that do more shit than me.
Oh, Thomas is the okay. Thomas is employed, but I also says about Adrian.
Yeah, I was gonna
Well,
say
how many-
you always say this about me.
You two motherfuckers are that unemployed friend on a random Wednesday morning, just doing some random bullshit, bro. Thomas's schedule is so fucking insane. I had to sit here on a one-on-one with him. Like, what the fuck do you do that you're always so busy? Like, he always has a side quest on a random Monday. It'd be 4:47 p.m. He's like, actually, I'm currently taking out a building. They're gonna pay me a little bit extra. Or it'd be Tuesday morning. He's like, actually, let me check my schedule real quick. I have to milk this cow, chop her up, sell it to everybody. Like he has random side quests,
Yeah,
and
I be
that's how
doing
I
that.
feel about. That's how I felt about Adrian for a while because it'd be 11 a.m. and this dude's at a bar drinking a couple beers, or he's out and butt fuck nowhere doing something random.
Yeah,
Like,
like that one
what
time I
the
traveled
fuck?
3 hours to get computer parts.
Yes, yes,
I just be doing
just shit like that.
that. Yeah.
Fun fact about me, I juggle 4 jobs
Joe's balls too.
and 1, 2, 3, 4 and like 4 different sports.
What are the sports exactly? Because it's not working.
I'm trash at all of them, but I do them.
I
Like I
unfortunately had
play
to cut out my sports. I'm just too tired.
I play a little bit of soccer. I play a little bit of volleyball. I play a little bit of softball. I haven't played softball in a couple years because I haven't found a team, but
Anybody's
softball. Yeah. If you guys want to make a softball team, hit me up.
I'm
If anybody's
down.
listening, in, Thomas on a random or every Saturday. Let's just go by every Saturday of the week. If it's this week on a Saturday, he might be snowboarding. If it's
Yeah,
next Saturday,
snowboarding.
he might be making a shed.
I might
If
be
it's the
mountain
Saturday
biking.
after, if it's the Saturday after that, he might be mountain biking. If it's the Saturday After that, he might be just getting drunk. But if it's the one after that, he might be turning off your power. If it's the one after that, he might be fucking your mom.
Hey,
If
yo.
it's the one after that, he might just be dropping a transmission.
Yeah, that's some crazy
And
shit.
and if it's the one after that, I don't even know. There's like every single thing on the list that Thomas might be doing. It's crazy. And I'm tired of his shit. He's never free. Never free.
I am that one friend, bro, that's somehow always got time for everything and always busy at the same time.
Exactly.
I don't
Just
know
have a
how I
time.
do it. I don't know how I do it, bro. My schedule's crazy.
Crazy. And he's sitting here right now, bullshitting with us. Love it. You still make the time. I'm proud of you guys. You guys still have the time to do what you guys want to do and
You got to do it.
put your people first. I think it's just, us being men
Facts,
in a
bro.
way. We
You know
do
what?
shit.
You
I
gotta
wish,
sacrifice some shit being a man.
yeah.
I mean,
Mhm.
I wish I could be the type. Sometimes I get jealous of like people that can go home after work and just hang out, like just do,
Relax.
just do stuff at home, just like hang out at home. I wish I could do that sometimes, bro. Sometimes I got to get out of work and go back to another work or, go home and work on something else and I don't actually get to sit down. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That's tough shit right there. But I think if I was the type to come home and just hang out, I think I'd get really bored and more anxious than I usually get.
Yeah, I hate having oh, excuse me. I hate having time to myself sometimes when I come home and I'm like, damn, I don't got anything to do. And
Yeah.
I don't hop on the game or something or my chores, like my laundry's done. I cleaned this, I cleaned that. And I sit there in bed and I accidentally fall asleep. I hate taking naps. I fucking
I
hate it.
I feel like I
Eh,
waste days
yeah,
by
dude,
when I
yeah.
get free time like that, I feel like I'm wasting it.
like naps are awesome. They feel great. Not for me. If I'm tired and I take a nap, I wake up, I feel like I'm drunk as fuck.
I feel groggy. I feel like I gotta take
Yeah,
Yeah,
like 20,
yeah.
30 minutes to defrost.
it took me. I fell asleep on accident today.
You want to know what my toxic trait is, bro?
What is that?
Is that sometimes I'll get some free time. I'll get some free days and just hang out. But then I start like stressing, like, oh fuck, I could have been doing this or I could have been doing that. But then
Yep.
I don't have things set up to do those things that I'm thinking about. So then after that day, I'll set it up. So then the next time I have free time, I'm doing that thing that I should have been doing a while ago. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
right now I got my car downstairs and I know I gotta put it on jacks. I know I gotta take that shit apart. But I don't have
Yep.
nothing ready. So then I'm
Yeah.
like slowly collecting stuff to so then the next time I could do it, I'm gonna spend a couple hours in the garage doing shit.
You're just
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
procrastinating. I'm the
I feel
same
Yeah.
like
way. I'm a huge procrastinator.
I
I feel
don't
like
I
if I
don't I don't know if it's procrastinating, but like I set myself up to be busy in the future.
mhm. I feel if I schedule like a nap, I feel okay with it. I know I'm gonna go take a nap
I
for
don't
the
Yeah,
think
if I
I've
start.
schedule a nap, I'm
But
okay with
if
that.
I
if
don't think
if
I've
I'm
ever
laying
scheduled a
there,
nap.
That's
I
crazy.
actually have because I'm
I
like,
have scheduled a nap.
I go play 3 games on a Sunday. I get home, shower. I'm like, I'm gonna take a little nap. I need a little break. But if I sit here after work and I accidentally fall asleep, I get like post nap anxiety in a
Oh
way.
yeah.
I wake up,
You
I'm
get
like,
you get the guilt.
like
You're like, whoa.
like what the fuck did I do for an hour and a half? I wake up all
I'll wake
what
up. I
the
What's
think
wrong?
it's the
fuck?
next day. I think I'm like
Yeah,
mad late for work.
and it's like 7 p.m. I just wasted my fucking day. Now I can't fall asleep till 11:30 tonight, and it's a cycle. And I used to have that cycle for a while. It's horrible, terrible.
I'm getting out of that cycle, but I've been in that cycle for the past like 2 weeks.
Hmm.
Sucks.
It sucks. It's not fun. I had that cycle for a while, and I used to work 2 to 10:30. It was super depressing. Super depressing. It's horrible. Don't recommend.
But hey, you should probably take care of yourself. I should probably would take way better care of myself. I'm not doing a great job at that, but you live and you learn.
Definitely. Everybody
Message to the
listening,
viewers: take care of yourself while
you only
taking care of
got,
your business. Take care of your business, but take care of yourself.
Yeah.
and most importantly, put your mental health first.
Yeah.
please,
Don't drink 4 Red Bulls a day.
Adrian.
That's a note to myself.
That's a terrible thing to do.
It's
Yeah.
horrible.
Horrible.
You know, 1 Red Bull a day is horrible enough.
Bad enough.
4
There's
in a
smaller
day.
ones though, typically.
I haven't had a Red Bull this week, and I feel like shit.
Yeah, I'm about like 12 hours sober from a Red Bull.
And I
I've
got
been-
6 loaded up in the fridge. I got 6 loaded up in the fridge at work, and I just don't touch them.
I didn't have
Green
one.
one.
I didn't have one today. I had a couple yesterday.
Good. A couple is not good. You need to have water.
It's mostly when I'm
Yeah.
at work. It's just when I'm at work. I typically just.
You gotta
drink
switch it up. Little cup of coffee.
I hate
But-
coffee.
The more Red Bulls you take, the more immune you're gonna fucking be against them. So, if you need 4 in one day, you're gonna need 6 at one point, and it's not good. It's
Hey
horrible.
man, let it. Fucking. I'm about to start injecting Red Bull just straight into my fucking bloodstream at this point.
You're about to become a Black Bull, bro.
Yeah.
Check. You should get your manly parts checked. Recommend it.
I think I'm
100%.
good.
You think?
I do need to check, but I think I'm good.
We're at the age where we're hitting late 20s. I recommend every man out there in their late 20s to go get themselves a little examination. You know, get your balls checked. Everything checked.
That is sound
Recommended.
advice.
Yep.
Good advice.
Have you guys ever heard of sounding?
Never.
No.
It's, it's a little thing I learned on Reddit. Yeah, let's pull up the definition. Because we are coming, we're at 2:11, so we're coming to the end. Sounding. Well,
It doesn't
there's
mean-
water sounding, but there's sounding in terms of sticking things in your dick hole.
Hey,
What?
yo.
Yeah. People be doing that.
It's crazy.
Yeah. They stick like
Where
little,
is this?
little metal rods sounding
What's that for, though?
like a pain pleasure thing. I'm pretty sure.
I'm not with all that, bud.
Yeah, I'm not
So it's-
really with sounding, but you know, I don't kink shame. So,
I do. No, it's like,
you know,
Yeah, that's a weird one. It's
it,
like putting a
it's-
marble in your hole.
It's definitely strange. I'll say that. There's a lot of things that are strange, like people who like poop. That's strange for sure.
2 girls, 1 cup.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't do that. I don't have a butthole.
you don't have. Are you fucking Kim Jong Un?
Yep. Interview.
Hell yeah. Well, on that note, you guys got anything? Anything else?
I think that's all I have.
One of you guys want to take us out?
I got a 9mm could take us all out, but that's for a different time. This is The Loop, episode 11. If you guys made it this far, you get a high five if I ever see you in my life. I rhymed. Call me Dr. Seuss. Thomas, you got anything else you want to finish it off with? Pause.
Nah, no, it's fine.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for
I
listening.
appreciate you guys.
Follow us on socials, like and subscribe. This is The Loop.
Us.
We're out.
Ask some fucking questions next time.